Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Monday Night Dungeons & Dragons. Today, after the culmination of a tour through the Sunless Citadel, several large fights, including a dragon, and then posing as health inspectors, tasting some terrible wine and scaring a farmer or two, the tribe of murder hobos, as they have described themselves,
Smiler made us the murder hobos.
have finally made it to a standoff. Their one-time goblin friend, Cher, has revealed himself to be Belak the Outcast, the wizard who was rumoured to be guarding the Gulthius tree. Our heroes have lined up. Belak and his minions have lined up. Now, it is time to rejoin our party. You see, I was the bad guy all along, and you never suspected, says Belak.
Guys, I think we should have killed him back in that room. We should have just offed him.
We killed a whole society of goblins. We tried to read one line, I think.
That was where it goes. This fight could have been looks like it could have been a heck of a lot easier if we took out the guy back then.
Yeah, maybe. So we're just gonna keep talking, weird dude, or we're gonna start fighting? I hold a javelin in my hand.
Well, that depends. Will you... Everybody is here. Tell Cook, Altman, everyone is now here. Altman has rejoined the party after being ushered through by some equally confused goblins, claiming him to be the health inspector. Don't get lost. Please don't give us a negative rating, Mr. Inspector, sir.
I won't.
Exactly.
Maybe. I don't know.
And we specifically told the goblin to tell you not to kill them all.
Yes.
That twitchy hand goes back in his pocket.
We don't have to fight if you don't want to. You could simply turn back time and leave.
Well, we kind of need that tree.
Did Cher just tell us to turn back time?
Turn back time.
If I could find a way, I would.
Turn back time.
What's going on?
Come on, we've got 5 people here. We can turn into one hell of like a barbershop
No.
quintet.
So, if you would merely turn around and leave, that's a different song, then we can forget it. The tree is mine and I will never give it up.
We kind of need the tree, right? Direct. That's what we came for, right?
Aye. That tree there, them branches, see them golden apples glowing from branches? As he points, you do notice that the tree is sprouting some particularly good-looking golden apples.
Do we need the tree or the apples, Direct?
Well, most apples have seeds that you can use to plant trees, so I would say a couple of apples should give us enough to plant a tree.
We'll just take some apples then and then we'll be on our way.
You cannot have it. The tree is mine, and all its fruit belong to me.
How much would it take for an apple?
You ain't gonna give it
These
up.
things are not worth mere money. They provide health, relief from diseases, immortality.
Cool. Ignore that. I was just checking that it wasn't working.
Yeah, okay. If you will not leave, the denizens of the tree shall make you.
Scratch that. I just saw a roll.
But first, before we decide who are the 2 people next to you? You know, they haven't been
So-
nice and introduced themselves.
The 2 people next to him, the one to his right, looks like a typical human noble. It's wearing finely made plate mail with a large 2-handed sword, wearing a rich purple cloak with a white collar. The only odd thing about him is that his skin is ash grey and ridged. Bark-like would be a good description, like the bark of a tree.
grey bark.
Yeah. The woman stood on the other side, equally coloured, so the same sort of grey bark skin. She, however, is wearing sort of a leather jerkin. Get my words right. Leather jerkin. She's got a huge, really nice-looking longbow, quiver of arrows on her hip, and a couple of long knives strapped to each calf. Their gaze has that sort of... You ever try talking to someone who's really drunk and you know they're not listening to you? They're just gazing off into the middle distance. They're both doing that.
Soon as this
Can I see if this, while they're talking about, see if I can notice anything that's like got them in a trance, like on the wizard.
You would need to roll me a perception check, please.
Might make it all. Is it perception? Woo! What's 4? 9.
Nine in total, was that?
Yeah, I got 9 total.
There's no obvious gems or orbs or trinkets or anything on Belak that could be emitting a glow.
Fair enough. As soon as I see this is going to a fight, can I just rage and throw a javelin at Belek?
You absolutely... Hang on. Go on, carry on.
I basically want to get
command
hit.
Okay. On
the
Belak, the main guy, yeah?
say you will give us an apple.
Okay. Garyon is going to try to use command to
I
command
see him start to
Belak.
cast a spell, and I see him start to cast a spell, so I hold my javelin.
Okay. Command is a...
You will give us a
I believe it's a wisdom save, yeah. Let me find my dice.
Ooh, we're looking at sea otters.
Oh, he has failed his save.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
What? Does that mean we get... Yeah.
I believe.
Wait. With,
target must
I'm just
succeed on a wisdom
checking.
saving
With
throw.
command, can you give that specific of a command? Because I'm pretty sure it's a one-word command.
yeah.
You are correct.
Well, apple.
It is a one-word command.
Yeah.
Leave.
But you,
Say-
yeah, you could command him to flee. Yeah. So he's going to command Balak to flee.
That's more. That's yeah.
So
You could say die. He kills
Sorry.
himself.
Yeah.
the word leaves your mouth, Garyon. The air hums with the power infused in your spell.
I used that confused.
Belak sort of stiffens,
Right.
immediately turns to face. You're watching the thing, yeah?
Yeah.
He immediately turns to face this direction and starts moving.
As I see him do that, I rage and launch a spear at the woman.
The woman. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're now going to need to roll initiatives.
That's fair.
22.
That's
22 for Azrath.
I got 6 for Telcock.
Wow.
Garyon's on a 2.
Gary up to 2.08.
I need to add Altman back.
Slow as hell when all my rolls are low on this.
Yeah, but you are a powerhouse when you connect.
Yeah.
Add
Well, we know he gets most of his damage off the backhand.
Altman to 7.
Yeah.
He does, doesn't he? Gets most of his damage off that backhand.
I've used all off, haven't I, since I last-
I'm trying to remember what else we've got.
No, I've got one left.
I need to roll evil, direct. Oh yeah, Balak gets his own. Evil! Oh, please don't do this tonight. Wait, no, I'm the DM. I'm allowed to have bad dice rolls. Sure. And direct stays on a 14. Wow. There's a huge drop. 22, 14, 7.
A huge difference.
Okay, So, now we are in initiative order.
Yep.
Both of the thralls seem to come to awareness. That's what I'm going to refer to them as, the people with the grey bark skin. Seem to come to awareness and take fighting stances.
Against us or the tree people?
Just generally looking combative. They're staring at you.
Alright then.
Also, several bushes in the area start to twist and reveal themselves to be twig blights. Azrath, you are first. Azarth, sorry, you're first.
The woman.
Yes.
I'm going to fire a level 1 chromatic orb.
Roll to hit.
We're going to go with lightning damage.
Okay.
I don't want That's a 10.
10 to hit.
Yep.
The lightning orb is heading straight for her face, and then with a almost ballet-ic pirouette, she avoids the attack.
Damn it.
Sorry, I've put a Cher song in my own head. I do apologise. Yeah, that one. Ba-ba-da-da. Yeah. Oh, where are they? Appendix B. Sorry, for some reason, the stat lines for the two thralls are nowhere near the rest of this. Appendix B.
Useful.
Yeah. If I could turn back time. Sorry, we'll just sing Cher whilst we wait.
If I could find a way, take back all the
Things that are words that I said, yeah, that hurt you. There you go.
and stay.
Right, I've got them. So yeah,
You reach the
yeah, her armor is 16, so you've missed.
Oh.
Apologies.
Did you think that was going to hit? Let's be fair.
No, but I thought
Okay.
I'd roll higher than a 10.
Kind of tastes like this box.
However, Durek is going to pop off a shot at one of the nearest twig blights. That's a hit. He does enough damage to kill it minimum. One of the twig blights goes down.
Thank you, Durek.
Altman, your turn.
Oh yeah. Where am I in this lineup?
You are
Oh, there.
on the edge there.
On the edge there.
Eldritch Blast.
Edge.
No, it'll use one.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna look at the little wood dude and be like,
Twig blight in front of you, yeah?
sorry, Hadouken.
Hadouken on the Eldritch Blast. Unfortunately, a 7's not going to hit.
Son of a bitch.
It's like trying to blow air through a bush. It just passes through the gaps in the thorns and that.
I hate electrical dice. They suck.
Yes, the electronic dice do suck. We'll blame wizards.
What I'm going to do?
There's got to be a way of hacking the source code, surely.
Yeah, it's called rolling dice in real life.
15, 20.
No, so that you
Is this
always
a
roll
wall?
20.
There's a water rule. Such a wall, yes.
Can I move to there? Please?
Yeah, sure.
Just hide behind it.
That space there, yeah?
Cowering.
No, next one down.
Next one down.
Yeah, so I can see them through the hole.
That's right. Okay. It's now the evil turn.
Shit, that didn't work.
First off, the twig blights.
Here's Altman.
No! No, leave me alone!
You're the one that blasted it. However, I don't think an 8.
I didn't hit it.
I don't think an 8 is going to hit you, is it?
No, we both sort of basically went, "Ugh," we missed.
It does the classic D&D slap fight.
Oh, wait though, because I have a...
Windmill and fist.
Uh-huh.
If it's hellish rebuke, you think you actually deal damage first.
Okay. Well, this game sucks.
The other twig blight's going to head off for Durek because he shot his friend. That does
So we were visible.
Does not hit. Good. And the Shardwin Hukrell, the lady, takes a step to her left, draws her bow, and fires at the one menacing her with a javelin.
Hit.
Ooh. I believe a 23 is going to hit you.
Just. Close, just.
Retracting your shells as a reaction.
That's not nothing.
It is only 5 damage.
That's fine.
And then the other
I know
one.
exactly what you're going to do. Throw it back.
And then the human noble is going for the large Loxodon that commanded his master. I believe a 4 is going to miss, though, isn't it?
Do I have a reaction? I can't remember. Yeah, no, I'm looking for reaction. Nope.
As for Belak himself, he gets to this wall and almost like he's trying to cross.
Hasn't he got a separate turn?
You're right, he does. It is Telcook, it is your turn.
Can I go between the two people?
There?
Like, nope, one down. No, one
hang
down.
on,
Where
hang
I was
on.
just
Yeah, there.
Yeah, perfect. Can I rage and a tail, a spiky tail grows out?
Okay.
And I'll axe the dude. I'll axe the ranger, the one that tried to shoot me.
The ranger. Okay, go for it.
Oh, big hit. Go on, tell me you can do it.
21, I'm assuming that hits.
That definitely hits.
D12 plus 7. 14 damage.
14 damage.
Yep.
Is that what you said, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. As you step towards her, she's got another arrow knocked in her bow and she raises it, and you practically feel the point pass by your ear as you step inside her guard and split her in half with your axe.
Oh shit. I
And
didn't be that weak.
it is genuinely, it feels like splitting a log. A dry log.
Good.
Nice one, Telcook. Just yell afterwards. Ah!
Is that your turn, yes, Telcook?
Pardon?
Is that your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Balak. As I said, as he steps to this space, right at the edge of the clearing, it's like he's trying to cross an invisible barrier. And suddenly, the scream coming out of his throat stops. And his legs stop moving, and he's clearly come back to his senses. He turns, eyeing up the nearest visible target.
Oh god.
And I would like you... 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough. What have you got to do? That one. Oh dear. I need to roll the hit. He eyes you, meets your eyes,
Yeah.
waves his hands, and a flaming sphere appears in one of his hands, which he
Okay.
throws at you. As wrath. Inexpertly, he throws it,
Yeah.
and it's clear he's not used to physical activities, as it lands somewhere over here.
Oh, thank God for that.
And whilst it does pop, you feel nothing more than a brief wash of warmth, being far
Okay.
enough away to not take any damage.
Woo!
Sorry, we've got the 80s greatest hits going on behind me.
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco Inferno.
It's like the 70s, guys.
Carry on, it is your turn, sir.
Oh, alrighty then. I was going to do something, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I will. I'm going to just reach my hand out to that guy
Okay, the one in front of you.
and inflict some wounds on the guy.
Ooh, so you need to roll to hit but with your spellcasting modifier instead of your normal to hit bonus.
19.
Ow.
He hit on a normal hit. Oh.
Okay, roll me your damage.
I need it.
Is this level 1 or level 2? If it's level 1, you roll 3d10.
I should use that more as for the thing.
21.
21 damage.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Just shrivels up into a fucking sapling.
Well, you've said it for me. You reach out, place both your hands on his shoulders, stare him dead in the eyes, and it's like watching a plant die on a sped up video, but it's happening in front of your eyes.
I can do that 3 more
As he
times.
just shrivels and bends and goes black, and bits start to fall off.
Like a bit like the end of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, yeah.
I do have it as a second.
Azarth, it's your turn.
I'd like to move.
Where would you
So
like to
I
move,
would-
sir?
I've got 30 feet move range.
So 6 squares.
What range do we need to be in with? Because
I need 90 feet.
you're more than close enough for 90.
Oh, where I am now.
Where you're on now is more than 90 feet.
Is it?
It's less than 90 feet, sorry. You're within range from there.
Oh, I'm within range from here.
Yeah,
Alright.
90 feet is 18 squares.
Oh, God, I'd like to move 1 square to the right. And I'm going to cast another 1 chromatic orb
Okay,
in thunder damage.
okay.
And I'm, continuing the 80s music while singing Thunderstruck to myself.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Thunder. Yeah, da 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 da.
A dirty 20.
That hits.
Alright, 3d8. 3d8. No, that's a d8. That's a d8. That's a d8. And that's a d10. Just trying to. There's not another d8. Oh, yes, there is. That is 14 damage. In thunder damage.
14 damage, you say?
Yep, 14 in thunder damage.
Well, that does damage.
635.
So my guy's just now, before 5 minutes now, broken out into like full thunderstruck movement, head banging and all.
Yeah, da 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 da. Thunder. Hang on.
No,
Sorry,
you
I
can't
was-
sing that well.
But I can fire a spell pretty well.
So,
Debatable.
your chromatic orb leaves your hand, crackling as it goes, and lands right in Belak's chest, sending him convulsing with the lightning damage
Thunder damage.
before claiming control of himself once more. Durek is just going to go for the little twig thing in front of him. Carry on, what's your armor?
18.
Good. Durek goes to hit this twig thing in front of him, stumbles on the corpse of the woman, and very nearly takes one of your ears off.
Ah, yeah.
Altman, your turn, sir. You've got a twig thing in front of you, sir.
Is that the only one left?
There are 2 twig things and Belak himself.
I didn't even realise there was a second twig thing. I just thought.
Yeah, but twig things aren't really that much of a threat, let's be fair.
I know what I'm doing with my next spell.
Oh, nice. Do you have to roll to hit, or do I need to roll save on that, Smiler?
I'll just check. It's a bit out of the laptop. I'm sorry, I'm not used to it. It's a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw. Well, they're not very strong. A 10.
Does not pass. So, do you have it there?
Yeah. 5 damage. That's enough to kill it. It is dead. Okay. On Evil's turn. there is a
twig blight.
there is a rustling from the tree, and from several of the branches.
Russell, get on the fucking tree!
Several of the branches start moving and crawling down the sides of the tree.
Laugh at him.
Dad jokes for days.
And from inside the main bulk of the tree, with a slightly wet sounding ribbit, a giant frog leaps out. And I swear to God this is in the book. This is Belak's pet, Kulket.
Called cat. It's going to be called Cutter, isn't it?
I'll kill it.
He's going to attack Telcook.
Yep.
That's a 21 to hit you, sir.
With the reaction, with my tail, I can roll a d8 and add that to my AC. So I'll roll a d8.
Go for it.
That's plus a 7, so it doesn't hit.
Okay, so
That's pretty cool.
the frog's huge mouth opens up, and you see inside it's lined with teeth rather than the usual ridges of frogs. Its tongue also seems to have thorns or barbs of some sort on it, and your combination of your tail and the scaled plating offered from your magical mutation
Yes.
means that he just can't get his mouth around you.
You're getting gummed to death by a frog.
And now the twig blights.
It's a lot of twig blights. It's a lot of twig blights.
One of them spawned me, that was...
Ooh. I got a plan. Kill the frog.
Okay, so I've got a total of 2 of them on Telcook. Highest I rolled was an 8. 2 of them on
Yeah.
Garyon.
Yeah, that ain't gonna hit.
Highest I rolled was a 17. You said you were an 18, didn't you, Garyon? 2 of them on Azarth.
Oh, bollocks. Yep.
Highest I rolled was a 9.
Oh, I'm safe.
And then 2 of them couldn't get in contact this turn.
Sweet, I'm still singing Thunderstruck to myself. I'm pretty happy with myself.
Telcook, your turn, sir.
Can I just axe the fucking frog in the face?
You absolutely can. Roll to hit.
14.
That hits. It's not wearing any armour of any kind, so...
And then that is 17 damage.
I'm sorry?
17 damage.
Seems wasted on one of them.
No, I'm saying I'm sorry because of your dry cleaning bill. So, your axe comes down right in between this thing's eyes, which is quite a large space, admittedly, because it's a frog. Doesn't quite dig as deep as you want it to. Larger skull means thicker bone. The thing's bleeding. One of its eyes is half out of the socket with the impact, but it's still alive. To quote my DM, it's got that 1 health left look in its eye. Right, Balak's turn. He's going to try and cast a spell. No, I can't get that this turn. Murder. No. Ha! As he advances to here, he pulls a quarterstaff from his back, and he whispers a word to himself, in a language. Do any of you speak gnome?
No.
No.
Nope.
Where's language?
First page.
I don't think I do, to be fair, so
Right.
What about direct?
Direct does not speak gnome, unfortunately. But basically, his quarterstaff glows with an emerald green light, and vines and thorns entwine themselves around the ends of it. As he speaks a word in what we would consider Gaelic. Whilst he is doing this, you also see his skin harden and turn grey like that of the two people already hurt.
Or dead, I mean.
Gadion, it is your turn, sir.
Well, I can't really get out of there without occurring an attack of opportunity, can I? So I will just hit the one in front of me.
Go for it.
I'll just check this out. So I hit multiverse.
I'd say level 1 because I don't get rid of most of the guys.
Yeah. There's no song to go about earthquakes, is there?
Cool, right. I'll hit.
I would say there.
Yeah.
Because you get 10-foot range, so you get all of those. And
14.
Yeah.
14 to hit.
That hits. Sorry.
3.
3 damage.
Yes.
You prune it.
It's a big hit, smashing the main stalk of the twig blight. However, the thing is still moving, and it's got that 1 health left look in its eye.
Okay then.
I never thought I'd have to say that twice in the same fight. Azrath, it's your turn. Azrath.
Okay, I'm going to cast level 1 Earth Tremor. If I can clue. You see the diamond of the 4 twig blights?
This space here.
Yeah, but the right hand of that, the bottom right hand corner of that middle square.
Yeah, so it gets as many as possible, yeah?
Yes. And
Range.
each area creature in that must make a dexterity saving throw.
I'll roll once for the lot of them because there's so many in it. Well, they failed.
it'll also get the main dude as well.
Oh, Balak, then I'll roll separately for him because he's got a different stat line. However, he's also failed.
Well, they all take 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Roll your damage.
Well, no, I'm just going to roll it, yeah. Oh, 6.
Okay.
Everyone in that area takes 6 damage.
With a few words from a deep language that you were taught when you were younger, when you were first learning spells,
I speak Gith. I'll do it in Gith.
the earth itself rises and cracks with the hum of your voice, toppling. What's the radius on it? Sorry.
A 10-foot radius.
Toppling 4 of the twig blight into the various cracks and holes that you open up in the ground, and slamming Balak to his feet. To his knees.
Yeah, because whoever fails, that makes them, if they survive, that makes them prone.
Yeah, it's made. Is that loose stone in there or tile?
I believe it's now difficult ground.
Cool.
Yeah, it makes it difficult terrain, which means
It becomes difficult terrain until cleared, with each 5-foot diameter portion requiring at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
Yep. 1 second.
Oh. Sorry.
So essentially, this bit is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Durek, who is going to try and take the thing in front of him out again. He has succeeded this time. Am I on? I'm not on the right tool. Okay. Next is Altman. What you doing, Wally?
Thunder.
Oh.
I guess
Well,
you can.
If we were thinking of monetizing this stream, we can't now.
Yeah, that wasn't in tune enough for an algorithm to pick it up.
Thunderclap. Okay.
Thunder.
You've seen where you are, haven't you?
Yes.
You've seen the range on it, yeah? There is a very loud noise behind the wall.
No, the range is 100 feet.
Range is 5 feet, apparently.
Yeah, it
5 feet from him, but 100 feet
outwards.
outwards.
Really?
Yes.
I've just got here, you see, source, cantrip, range 5 foot, save.
On here,
So I
Yeah.
send it across on BTT.
was like, no. I was like, 5 feet? No, it's not. There you go.
Can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range, other than you, must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Take d6 thunder damage.
Yeah, so it can be heard from 100
It
feet
can be
away,
heard
but doesn't
100
do
feet.
damage from anything 500 feet away.
It can be heard 100 feet away, but the range is 5 feet. Or else that's an incredible cantrip.
I'm going to say 100 feet for a
You
cantrip.
remember the goblins? I don't think they died.
No, most of them were stood next to you.
No.
No. We're just going to act like that happened, okay? We're gonna,
Here,
you caused that, Genesis. You can't get away from
take
it.
2 of them away.
Oh, where's my mouse gone?
Here,
There it is.
oh here, you take 2 of them.
Yeah, if you go to one of them spaces, you'll take 2 of them out with that.
I would like to. Can I reach there?
You probably can, yeah.
No, it's difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, no. Most you can get is 1, 2, hang on, 2, 3, and then you'll end up stopping like there.
Alright, so yeah, now go back to where I'm not in the difficult terrain.
That bit there?
Yes.
Yep.
And then do it.
I need to roll my saves. They have failed.
I did always think that was a bit open.
3 thunder damage, yeah?
I thought I had to roll dice.
It's
Spell
says-
damage increase. What?
It says your damage is here. Already on the...
Rolled
did
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Or I rolled it on the chat for you.
Although why does it say 4 and 3?
Because I pressed it twice.
So it'd been 4 then, because that was the first press.
It would be the first press then, yeah. So, Azath,
For some reason on this laptop
there is an almighty in front of you.
You just
That-
went smart at you.
Yep.
Echoes around the building.
wasn't ready for that.
And the 2 twig blights in front of you just like are blown away like leaves in the wind. To reveal Altman frantically clapping his hands like he's dancing the Macarena.
I just put my fist of rock hand up in the air, you know. Going
Yeah,
along with
doing
something.
that looking down, fist up, queen pose.
Yep.
We will
We'll
rock you.
kill you. That was fucking loud.
It was.
What?
Right. I have a twig blight on Garyon, trying to skewer him with what little it's got left. It's missed. There's one attacking Telcook. It has missed. And the frog with one last attempt to lick you. Swallows its own tongue and dies because I rolled a double 1.
Oh, that's brilliant.
As it goes to fire its tongue, due to the catastrophic damage you've already dealt to its brain, it has a destructive muscle spasm and ends up swallowing its own tongue and choking. Tell Cook, it's your turn.
Can I go over to the main dude because I've got enough movement? Because I've got 30 feet of movement.
You
so-
can, but you'll have 2 attacks of opportunity, yeah?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, so we'll do them first. Number 1. Of course it missed. Number 2. Ooh! A 20.
A natural 20?
No.
Fuck it, I'll soak it.
Okay, it's 4 points of damage.
So 2, because rage.
Yeah. So, 1, 2. Yeah, you've got enough to get there.
Yeah, and then I want to axe him in the face.
Roll the hit.
15.
That does not hit. Your axe bites into his soft arm, but it feels like chopping hardened oak.
Shit.
And as you pull your blade away, you realise that it's chipped rather than bleeding. Almost like he's got bark for skin.
Weird. Okay, yeah, that's all I can do. So,
He is now going to punch you in the face with his magically glowing quarterstaff.
yes.
No, punch him.
That needs to be our theme tune.
Even with his magic ability, he still only rolled a 12, so. So he
I was
literally
saving him up with
prods
tail for
you,
that, but didn't need it.
prods you in the chest with his magic staff.
Belly dance that way.
Wait, what? Carry on, your turn, sir.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll just tap the one in front of me again.
Go for it. That hits. It's only on 1 health, so you kill it whatever damage you roll. Which is annoying because that was a good damage roll.
It was 11.
Azarth, it is your turn, sir.
Oh, hang on.
Aiming at the big bad evil guy.
1 second. Carry on.
With my wall thingy, you know where I can.
Yes. Do you want to go for the second one?
Can I move first?
Yes, you can.
Can I get to the big bad?
The big bad guy from where you are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you can.
I will do that and inflict wounds at second level on him.
Okay. You cannot inflict wounds because that is an action, and if you want to use your bonus attack, you have to have made an attack action rather than a spell action. So your first.
So I can just twat him with my hammer.
Yeah. You can get your bonus attack to hit him with your hammer. You might well kill him as well because he's not on much.
I have 1 weapon attack. Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
That's cool. Still, could still at least hurt him a little bit.
Bringing in for the backhand. Yada-dee, yada-da.
16.
16 hits. Eight damage.
It slowed down on the 1. I'm like, oh no.
So with an almost casual lack of care, you brush aside the damaged twig blight in front of you. Heedless of the damaged tiles and broken floor, you stride as unstoppable as an iceberg pushed by the tide, and you collide into Balak, hammer first, and just your hammer goes into his head and he goes down and hits the floor. There's an almighty crunch from something. It was either the back of his skull or his nose. And he goes down. Very much so. As in not many hats will fit him anymore. There is a single twig blight left.
Oh,
which...
did I kill him?
No, there's one over here.
No, did I kill the big
Yes,
bad?
you did.
Jesus, didn't expect that.
He was on 7 health. You rolled an 8. Okay, just enough to get him. Boom.
Nice.
The final twig blight scurries off at top speed.
Don't be very far, would it?
You'd be surprised how fast a twig blight can run when they think they're about to die. Like that, it's just gone. Fnyong.
You just ran off.
Yep, it's just gone.
You made like a tree leave.
Absolutely, he did.
With
Balak dead,
Oh yeah, now
I start looting the corpse instantaneously.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
This is where I need to get-
The body of the guy next to us.
back to my book.
I'll get my notes.
Search. Being said they're going to search the big body guy. Take it. No, hang on, where is it? Where's the big guy?
Thunder.
So,
It's a 14-inch razor blade.
do.
It's the razor blade. That's the
Yeah, I'm not too fussed about it.
Okay,
It's going to work well through.
who is searching which bodies?
I search the big bad as soon as possible because I'm closest.
Okay. He has on his person.
Next to him also.
You're all next to him, I believe. First of all, he has a key, which you can assume is for the locked room that you guys broke into earlier. Remember the study with the table and the bookshelves?
Oh, yeah.
Now you've already broken in, so you probably don't need that anymore.
Throw that over. Fucking launch it.
My mouse. There's my mouse. There's my mouse. Right. He also has on his person 3 potions of healing.
Yoink.
I take 1.
Alan, you get 2.
Yep. I
Um,
feel like that. I think that's actually taking
he also has his quarterstaff, Now, the green vines and the various thorns and things have disappeared when he was killed. However, any of you that touch it still feel a faint vibration in the staff itself.
Set the batteries out.
I don't need it. I don't use I don't use sticks. I say that and I've got a quarter stuff on my back, but I don't use it.
Unlike your quarterstaff, though, this is vibrating to the hum of an unknown frequency.
Repeat.
Can I take it if no one wants it?
Alan's saying he'll have it if you don't want it.
I'll let Alan have it. I'll go for any spells.
Alan is a...
spell scrolls.
His quarterstaff is also a wand of entangle. It allows you to cast the spell entangle even if you don't know it.
Got it.
Yeah?
Thank you.
You will need to attune to it, so you need a rest before you can use it. Anyone who searches the two thralls, the human noble and the female archer, I forgot to tell you what race she was. She was half-orc.
Ooh. Oh.
She is wearing a signet ring,
Ooh.
which you as a half-orc would recognise as having an orcish clan emblem on it.
Do I know?
You don't recognise the emblem, but you know it is... It's got all the signs of an orcish house, and the motto is written in orcish.
Okay. What does it say?
It says... Typical orcish stuff, it says the only honour is earned with strength.
Okay, cool. I'll take that if anyone has any issues with it.
The half-orc is also claiming the ring, seeing as it's got orcish written on it.
On those two people, because we had a bit of a headphone connection. There was no spells.
No spells or anything. There was 2 vials labelled antitoxin, which would help if anyone gets poisoned in the future.
I'll take that. I've got a poisonous kit.
And the Lord has 1 more potion of healing, as well as his 2-handed sword.
I'll take the 2-handed sword. If no one wants it.
It's yours if you want it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
What is it?
It's just a great sword.
Okay.
If you look in the player's handbook, it's just whatever the stats for a 2-handed sword or a great sword are.
Yeah, I got it.
I believe it's rather good damage. It's like D12, but it must be wielded in 2 hands.
Yeah. 2d6 Balak's clothes, would they be any good for me? Do they have any magical properties?
They don't have any magical properties. They are about your size, though. He likes wearing things a bit too big for him. They would just about fit your spindly gith limbs.
What colour are they?
Quite a nice shade of green mixed in with mud brown.
I'll take his robe.
Okay. Note it down.
I start going towards the tree to try and pick some apples. Does that get me any armor rating or anything? I don't know. No, you can't wear armor.
No, but it will give you cosmetic changes that I might bring up depending on who you're interacting with and where you go in the future.
Okay, so green.
Just write down green robes.
I'll get details off you later if they're affected.
Sorry.
I start going towards the tree and trying to pick some apples.
While
he picks some apples, I use mage hand to grab an apple.
Okay, Durek is very interested in the tree.
I'm sure you're too busy changing, but sure.
In fact, Durek is already climbing the tree, heading towards some of the apples.
Can I use mage hand to take the apple that Durek's going for?
You can, but he'll just keep going for another one after giving you a bit of a dirty glance.
Yeah, that's an asshole thing to do.
They pluck rather easily. Looks like apples on a normal tree. They feel, when you get it into your real hands, they feel nice, plump, juicy. They feel like apples perfectly ripe.
How many are there?
5 in total on the tree.
How many did your employer need, Jurek?
He just said he wanted 1.
Sweet.
We've got a.
How many apples can we carry?
We've got an apple of Eden, pretty much.
Durek makes you an offer.
Oh.
If you let him take 3 of the apples, he'll tell his employer there was only 3, and you guys can have 2, as well as your payment for the mission. Not instead of, as well as.
I'm tossing my apple.
I'll agree to that. I'll toss him an apple.
Okay. So the party is going to end up with 2 golden apples.
Direct cat.
If anybody is dead in the future, like need to be resurrected dead, or poisoned or cursed or has lost a limb or something, the apples can be used then. However, what happens is not a guarantee. Well, I want you guys to know that now because it'd be more fun if you're desperate. It's like, we need to do something. Hand me that apple. Honk.
Give me the apple.
Turns into a...
Having your backpack, you've got a little in case of emergency. Just break it, grab the apple.
Exactly. And yeah. Just give me 1 second while I read what's going on.
You went down a lot easier than I really expected.
Yeah, so I didn't expect to go, oh fine, I'll use my hammer.
Oh, he's dead.
If he was still alive after your attack, Aaron, I was going to level 2 mind spike him. I was taking that.
So yes. I'm assuming you guys are going to set up for a rest.
Yeah.
Now that, are you going to rest in the Citadel, or are you going to hike back out to your camp on the top of the hills?
I would say to the camp on top of the hills.
Yeah.
Hills.
Yeah?
Agreed.
Yeah, okay, so. I'll need to get.
We see that dwarf anywhere? The dwarf,
Timbers.
no, the one that was with us in the original start but has only been here for 1 session so far.
You have seen no sign of him since he disappeared.
Oops.
Oh.
Thunder. Yeah, no, I've still got that in my head.
You're
It's a
welcome.
good tune.
It is a good song.
Well,
Okay. I'm going to bring you guys back to here. Edit load in. So, you settle down at the camp. It's a good view on the hills. The Citadel's quiet. You've got an afternoon to kill before nighttime, really. Durek hands out your payment for helping him here.
How much we get?
If you've forgotten, it was 50 gold per person.
Well, take it.
So each person gets 50 gold for assisting Durek.
Cool.
Who's looking
And
after
what
the
about
golden
for us
apples?
handing over the apples?
Yeah, which one of you has got the apples, or are they spread around your party, the 2 of them?
Who wants to keep one? I'll keep one if need be, and because I can basically get
Okay.
one.
Altman's volunteering to carry 1, so do you want to carry the other?
Yeah, sure.
And then they're not both with the same person, it makes sense.
Is there a thing?
I forget where currency.
There is not an entry there for them, these are going to be homebrew. So, as long as you've got them written down, when they're needed, I'll tell you what they do.
I forget where currency is.
In equipment.
It is buried under equipment somewhere, but
Thank
I can't
you.
remember where.
Yeah, got it now. Thank you. As soon as he said equipment.
Just give me a second to have a drink.
1-5, yeah?
5-0.
5-0.
Yeah, 50. It's a really...
Because I've got the Python as well, I've got like
Apple, you always
250
get
gold
more
in
for
there,
an
innit?
apple than you do an amber.
You're on fire tonight,
I
man.
know what's right. I think it's the lack of
No,
sleep.
you're sat too close to the plug, you're on fire.
Yeah.
So,
They're ready.
you guys pass the afternoon sort of reminiscing about the time you genocided an entire civilization of goblins and then pretended you were elf inspectors.
I give, what is it, Altman, extra high 5 for the Goblin Genocide. Nicely done.
He's
The
just
high
disappeared.
five thing, right? We did some fucked up stuff in there.
I'm chaotic neutral, it's fine.
Is anybody on the team lawful good in alignment?
Actually, hope.
Well, the cleric might be.
Cannot remember.
Wait, I mean, just, no, I don't know.
No,
Oh no, I'm neutral good. I'm not lawful good. I'm neutral good.
So, The things that happened then,
I
Mr.
did
Neutral.
not choose an alignment.
Okay. Choose
I'm
one.
chaotic neutral.
Mr. Neutral Good.
I'm going to go with neutral good, yeah?
Okay. If you are neutral good, I'm gonna go one at a time. I'm gonna need you to justify to me why your actions were what you had to do. Because neutral good people stick to a personal code.
Oh, in that case, I'm
So I need you to justify to me why genocide, deceit, murder, and that were necessary.
Alright, should I just change myself to, a
That's
chaotic
how it
neutral?
works. That's how it works.
No. Just if you can't justify it, you will instead become true neutral.
No, I'm thinking. Do the other person first.
I'll give you a minute. Sid,
I went with chaotic neutral instead,
you
which is
were
what I would have
chaotic
done.
neutral, okay?
It's just me.
That's what I would have normally done it anyway. If
I don't know what the question is with this.
Well, anyone who was on the good alignment, you did some horrible fucked up shit in there. So I need you to justify to me why you're still good or you're going to become neutral.
Ah, okay, yeah, no, I'm a warlock, so I'm sort of already.
Because this is one of the bits that doesn't always get done in D&D, is that sometimes you do fucked up shit and your alignment
changes because of it, yeah. Like John Walker and Captain America.
Got it.
Ooh,
Spoilers.
controversial.
Alright, I've got my
I didn't say
reason.
anything, I just
Okay, so why does your
shifts.
code allow you to do this?
2 weeks and
Goblins a menace anyway, minus on the side society, but if we didn't kill them, we're going to hurt some other
it's
foreign
just an
adventurers.
alignment shift.
So you're looking at it more like preemptive defense.
Are we leveling up or anything?
Yep.
Okay, no, that's fine. So long as you can justify it to your character, I'll allow you to
Yep.
keep your alignment. That's fine.
I still know it was fucked up. I don't care, but it was still fucked up.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Making that clear.
So-
Direct, do you happen to have anything strong to drink? We did some fucked up
As
shit.
you as you ask Derek if he's got anything strong to drink, he turns around and he's holding a small keg which he'd left at the top here, and several tankards which he's filling one at a time. And he's like,
No.
"Well, we're not going to drink water, are we?"
That'll do.
I don't want to go to sleep.
And he hands out tankards. And to be fair, it's been a few days since you've had anything but warm water to drink, or horrible mushroom wine, or vinegar.
It's not much.
Some proper beer made by dwarves nonetheless, so it's going to be tasty. It's like Leffe Ruby or one of the fruity beers. It's got a really nice aroma coming off it.
Cheers! Let's try not to be not this fucked up next time.
To genocide!
Cheers, they all say as they hand out drinks.
Skull.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah. I was gonna say,
You all drink your drinks and chat, and direct, says a couple of jokey bits about things you did, and do you think Cher really believed in life after love?
No, but she said it was in his kiss.
Oh, it was in his kiss, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. And then you all do a heart-rending rendition of Thunderstruck. Stood on top of the mountain, waving your flagons.
I think if we're doing that, I'll cast a level 1 chromatic orb with thunder in the air.
Fireworks.
Screw it.
Before you know it, the keg is empty. Fire's dying down, and you're all getting sleepy, and you lie down, you put your heads down. And as you wake up, as you're,
That count as a long rest, though.
it does, yes. As your senses stir, and you wake, you realise what you're lying in appears to be a pool of food,
Ugh.
possibly some wine or something that was in there too. And you look around, and I would like perception checks, please, to work out the order in which you wake up.
Natural 20.
Same as Thomas, natural 20.
So you two are both on a natural 20.
Yep.
I got
Nice.
24 in
I
total.
can't use the
Same,
same.
24.
Mine was just hovering on natural 20 and then went to 2.
So,
Oh, I got 19.
Altman,
22.
Telcook, and Azarth, are the first 3 to wake. Altman, the first thing you realise, the dwarf that was sat next to you when you fell asleep at the table is no longer there.
Oh, dude.
As you 3 of you look around, Gary finally awakes. You are sat at a table in the Yawning Portal.
No, Daddy, I don't want to go to school.
The food has been eaten, several empty glasses around. It's deep in the night now, and it was mid-afternoon when you came in.
Who ate our food? Oh,
And
yeah,
opposite you,
We ain't awful.
opposite you is the older version of Durek. And the 3 of you that woke up first just catch him tucking a bundle of something under his cloak. And you caught the shine of gold as he tucked it under his cloak. And then he snaps to sit up, pretending to have been asleep. Oh,
Jurek, you didn't do anything while we were asleep, did you?
I don't know, I was asleep.
I
Oh.
just
Can I take an inside check to see if he's bullshit?
Why does it, you can, yes. Why does it feel like an orc threw up in my mouth?
Sorry, I do that.
Inside, I'll do it.
Quick side question.
Yes.
Didn't one of them, who's
24 rounds, right?
At one point they have both woken up and seen
Sixteen.
the table.
So does that give
No, I've got +6. I've got an 18.
But they've had a
Yeah, I got 4, sorry. Yeah.
make sure I am.
What was your score, sorry?
I got 16 and
I've got a 24.
on inside.
Okay, so I need to roll opposed deception. Okay, so he is doing a very good job of acting drunk, but you both suspect it is just that, acting.
Jurek, come on, be honest with us.
Direct. Walk in a straight line around this table. Straight line.
He
All the way around
It's
this
easy to
table.
fake.
That's easy to fake you if you're not drunk. It's the other way around.
Find a breathalyzer.
I stand at the door of the bar.
So-
Being on a frog, yeah.
The tavern you're in, remember, the Yawning Portal, it's quite large. There's a huge well in the middle of the tavern, and tables around the side.
Can I quickly check my pockets for the apple?
You
Or
can.
still have it?
It is there.
Okay,
The apple is
cool.
there.
Okay, then. No offense.
Um,
As long as I got our apple.
You also check your pack, by the way, and you find that the golden apple is in your pack.
What about the gold?
We're not missing any money or anything.
The gold, no money is missing. In fact, you appear to have a lot more than when you went to sleep with.
No, it's up to you guys, but in that case, then I don't. I'm quite happy that
Well,
I've
when
got.
I realised nothing's missing, I just asked Jurek, why are you acting drunk?
So I'm not acting anything, he says.
You are. No, it's a lie.
I've got a killer headache. I feel-
Could I try
Yes.
intimidate?
You can try and intimidate him, yeah?
So just go. Look, just be honest. We don't give a shit, but just be honest.
Roll intimidation.
Just
Can you give him this? Because I'm a fucking massive tool.
That's incredible.
He doesn't need it. Come on.
Boom. Wow.
Um,
No, 19.
he doesn't register anything on his face, but he does subtly lean away from you as you lean in. He's like,
I'll puke in
I
your
am-
mouth again.
what?
That's a toll.
He throws up on you. No. He goes, I'm telling you, I don't know what happened last night.
What did you slip in your pocket?
I'm intimidated.
My gold. He pulls out a pouch with gold coins in it. So this is what's been paid for your drinks all night.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Get up. I don't care anymore. I go back. I say it now.
I like it.
I've lost interest.
He says, I'll tell you what, lads, I need somewhere to sleep this off. Let's say I book one of the camp rooms, Morty, apparently. I've made a dwarf version of Rick from Rick and Morty.
Go on then.
Really lost it. But
Sorry, I was just trying to make Alan spit his drink out. He offers to rent one of the camp rooms, which are part of the Yawning Portal. They are large spaces where you just pay for a bit of floor. roll out your bedroll and sleep. Because it's only a bit of floor, they're a lot cheaper than renting a room with a bed and a wash basin and that in it. He says he'll pay for a room and we could go and sleep it off.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, he's offered to sleep it off with you guys.
Cool.
Yeah. You wake up the next day, none of you feel any ill effects. It feels like you've slept off your hangover. The barkeeper, the minute you leave, the barkeeper says that they've just got some cold meats, some cheeses, and some fresh bread and porridge if you'd like for breakfast. Direct's already paid. He says he'll be back this afternoon if you want to hear another story this evening.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you guys have basically got a day to kill in Waterdeep. Whilst I load up the second map. Because they're separate on Roll 20.
Is there a place I can go to buy the ingredients to learn a spell?
Put a spell into your book. How much gold have we got?
It's Waterdeep. There is loads of places that you can go to.
How much would a...
I have 70 gold and 4 copper.
It's 50 gold per level of the spell.
So I need 100 gold so I can
Give me
level.
30.
Sweet.
You do one spell.
Yeah, that's fine.
I would say Scorching.
Yeah. That's what I would like.
Scorching Ray, what level is it?
It didn't. What level was the Scorching Ray scroll I found?
Level 2 for Scorching Ray.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah, tell Cooks to lend me 30 gold so I can go and get it into my spell book.
You got there's certain things for it, let me check.
Are you what, sorry? Not this time, you're still going to be level 3.
I need to somehow. How do you add an extra spell? I'll show you.
Just, right. 1 second,
Okay.
guys.
Complete spells. When you find a spell, you can actually spell book. 50 gold per level. Takes 2 hours per level.
What I'm going to do, guys, is we're just going to take a quick break on the stream whilst I load up the next set of maps and things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I've paid the gold to learn the level 2 Scorching Ray.
Okay, we will sort that out once we get back.
Thomas is gonna help me do it. Just do it now.
Lovely. Thank you,
We'll
Thomas.
go through the RP for it.
Lovely. Right, so yes, we'll be back in 5-10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've got our next lot loaded up. We've just finished the Sunless Citadel. During the intermission, various party members have performed little tasks, selling some of the treasures to claim 290 gold.
Yes. And then I wanted to see how much would it cost to get a +1 great axe, or is that too soon to get? You know what I mean?
+1 great axe.
Yes.
So, of the magic weapons, it is the most common. Let me roll some chances. Where's my percentile dice gone? Here we go. Let's see, you're in Waterdeep, so I'll give you a bonus for being in the City of Traders. Okay, so no one has any in stock at the moment.
Damn it.
One of the enchanters says for 150 gold, he can get you a +1 great axe in 7 days. But he needs half of it now, half of it when he delivers the great axe to you.
I'll tell him I'll have a think about it, and I'll go back to the bar and not buy it.
Okay. Anybody else want to sell anything, buy anything, screw anything?
No, it's not that kind of party.
I mean, it could be. It's D&D. It's literally whatever you imagine.
No, I know, but I mean, we tend to not be kind of sharing everything.
I don't know. Them goblins got pretty much.
I mean, fuck.
So, you don't have anything you particularly want to buy or sell or see?
I'm
Or...
concentrating on tuning with my stat.
Okay, so once you are attuned with the Wand of Entangle, which
Not
more
unless
than
I can make
do
the
so.
AC even higher than 18 at this level.
I don't think you can at the moment.
No, I didn't think I would be able to.
You can order some heavier armour, but you will have to wait for it to be tailored to your size, being a Loxodon and unusual in Waterdeep.
Seems fair.
So you could order some. Likewise with the axe. For plate mail, I believe it's 70 something for suit plate mail. This guy says if you give him 50...
Not enough.
Oh, okay. He says if you give him 50 gold today, and the rest on delivery, he can have you a suit of plate mail. And he'll take your measurements when you pay him as well.
Cool. Let me just check the will actually do anything for me. I'm sure it might.
It's full plate, so it should set your armor class to like 19 or 20.
Ah, cool. Yeah. I've got enough to pay him now. So. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, so you pay him 50 gold, he takes your measurements, spends a few hours measuring you up. He says he'll have a suit of custom armor delivered to the tavern for you in at most 7 days. And we'll roll every time we get in between sessions to see if it's arrived.
Sounds good, thank you.
Okay, so our adventurers have rearmed, rested, spent a day selling, buying, everything they'd like to do.
Before that, I was going to quickly ask, is there any where I can go to get like a magical item of sorts that can boost my AC a little?
You can go and have a look around the sorcerers, the enchanters, the wizards of Waterdeep. An example would be +1 or +2 armor of whatever type you wear, which would add that to your armor class.
He doesn't wear armor. I don't wear armor. He's a wizard.
You can still wear things like leather if you're a wizard without any negative effects.
Can you?
They might have changed that. I haven't played a wizard since 3.5, so.
I've got leather armor. Check proficiency. Did you know what proficiency? Nope. No.
No, you're not proficiency in any armor.
No. No.
Okay. One thing you can do then, when you level up, instead of taking an attribute increase, you can take a feat that gives you proficiency in light armor, which will allow you to wear things like leather armor and studded leather armor.
Okay.
So that would be at your next level up, you could do that.
Okay, I'll have a look.
The other option for something magical, I am willing for you to look for what's called a ring of shield. where once every short rest you can essentially cast the shield spell for free. Use your ring to add 5 to your AC for a few rounds. But then you have to wait until you have a long rest to recharge it. And it'll be a dice roll as to whether or not you find it, a percentile dice.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll note that down for like next time we're back in town.
If you tell some of the wizards you're looking for it, I'll give you a bonus to the roll next time because they'll be keeping an eye out for one for you.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Can I do the same with the great axe thing, by the way?
Absolutely you can, yeah. So, they've taken some notes. They're going to pass it around all the various people to find out if anyone's got one ready or going to have one soon. Next time we're doing this sort of thing, I'll give you both bonuses to find those items.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay.
Is with D&D though, is there any items that I can use that'll boost my spell power? If that makes sense.
Not that I'm aware of. I could custom build you something, but it would be janky AF.
Fair enough, I just thought I'd ask because I'm not really...
The best way to increase your spell power is unfortunately just to level up.
Okay.
Increase your intelligence.
No, yeah, it was the first time playing Magic User, so I thought I'd
No,
ask.
that's alright. It's a valid question, don't worry.
Fine, tell me.
Yeah.
Next time I will increase that by 2.
Okay.
That'd be a +1 for it.
So, as you guys get back to the tavern after your various errands, Durek says, guys, I know we had a bit of a heavy one last night, but one of my old guildmates is in town, and he said he wants a proper slap-up meal, which Yawning Portal have offered to put on. I'm talking like roast venison, oxtail soup, fish course, edible fish course.
Alright, well, is there anything for my gift homeland that you can get included?
The warehouse, that kind of stuff.
He says calamari.
Calamari, that'll do. Memories of breaking out from the illicit control.
So yeah, the invite said his inviting you to a meal he's putting on for his friend. It's going to take over most of the tavern tonight, all of one wall and part of a corner, with a fancy meal. There's going to be loads of people there. Some dwarves he used to go travelling with. Other prominent people that are willing to be seen in the tavern have been invited. It's going to be a good night, but not quite a let's get drunk and fight night. More of a this was good, I hope I can make it home night.
I'll see how the night turns out.
Yeah. He asks for your help. It's literally he's just asking you to pick stuff up that's already been paid for. Or help rearrange the tables because the tavern's quite busy, so the staff are busy serving.
I can do that.
It's not hard jobs, it's stuff that anyone can do. If you're willing to help them, he'll make sure you get the better drinks tonight.
Yeah, deal. Shake his hand straight away and start picking up chairs.
Alright.
Where do you want them? Where do you want them?
He directs you to put them against the wall.
Roger, I'm on it.
You guys going to help as well? Yep. Okay, so you're all helping. With all four of you helping, it's relatively quick to set up for this big bash. Not long after you've got the tablecloths on the table, you've got... I'm terrible at distances, give me a second.
Yeah, but while you're doing that, I asked Direct.
Yes.
Do you know any bards that can play a mighty song called Thunderstruck?
As it happens, our patron behind the bar here, he's a legendary bard.
Can you play Thunderstruck now?
I mean,
I think you've heard of it.
I know the song well. I'm assuming he would too. Thunder. He does offer to do a performance of a few songs.
Go for it. Revel was in your dulcet tones.
Yeah. the party starts getting going. Not long after you guys finish setting up, guests start arriving. Direct starts introducing people. There's a couple of dwarves that he is incredibly excited to see. One of them about as old as him. The other one clearly the son or daughter. It's really hard to tell. But their faces are almost identical. So it's clear they're related.
How old's the daughter?
She looks about 40, but for dwarves that could be anywhere between 40 and 200.
Fucking gift with no nose. You're not gonna flirt.
Can I try and flirt with a good-looking girl at the bar while this dude's going on?
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
You look like literally a decomposing Voldemort. Like a
I
worse
need
version of Voldemort.
I need you to roll me either a persuasion or a performance.
Surely it has to be with disadvantage. Sure.
Persuasion or performance. Well, I get a +4 in persuasion. They're both +2.
He has no nose.
19.
He has no disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Oh, Thomas, shut
I'm
up.
sorry, you have no nose.
14.
14. Okay. So.
With disadvantage. Any good-looking girl? If it works, it works.
Oh, there's a couple of good-looking girls, depending on your definition of good-looking.
Anybody that's going to talk to a gift.
There is one that is actually quite interested in the stories you started to tell. You're a gith, so you're like 6 foot something, aren't you?
I think I went for the taller side. I don't know if my feet.
Yeah, he's 6 or something, yeah.
Or
Description.
even 7 foot something, aren't you? You're like
Yeah,
as tall as you could
7'3".
be.
I'm
Right.
a big gift.
She's nearly as tall as you.
What is she?
And whereas you're skinny due to your build, she's got muscles that would absolutely put Schwarzenegger to shame. And yet, she carries it very well. She still has this sort of elegance about her. Presence. She commands the room without standing out.
I do exactly what
she's-
everyone's staring at me.
Really interesting. She's talking to you. And it takes you a minute because it's so natural and she's so interesting. But it takes you a minute to realise she's speaking Gith.
Oh, booyah! Someone that speaks gift. So, where did you learn to speak gift?
She has a terrible accent because of course she does.
What does gift sound like? Like, on a scale of 1 to disturbing, how disturbing we talk?
I'm off with like parcel tongue. That's what I imagined it to sound like. Parcel tongue.
That's sort of what I'd imagine as well, a sort of almost animalistic noise rather than a language.
Yeah.
However, her
Like,
accent,
far away from that demon sound.
I learned to speak Gith when I was freeing them from the Mind Flayer.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Sounds so fluent.
That's the thing, she is speaking Gith and it's clear she's understanding what you're saying, but it's clear she's not very well practiced. Some of the grammar's a bit off, some of the enunciation's a bit off. You can tell what she's saying, but it's not smooth.
Okay, if it's easy for you, I do speak common. If that's a bit more comfortable for you.
She has exactly the same accent in common.
Please be gone.
She goes, I will speak whichever language you want me to speak.
Okay, can you speak celestial or primordial?
I do not know what these words mean.
We'll go back to common then, but thought I'd go with the easier option for you. It's quite a confusing language to learn.
I must
Words
say,
both,
Gith I saw were beaten, brittle, little things. You look like a Gith that could handle meat.
I could handle your meat.
Oh, wait!
I don't think I go with it. With a little wink. If it works.
You will only be handling my
Spits out his
meat.
drink.
You will only be handling my meat if I let you. Little
Why
twig.
not me?
Yeah, Tubbook spits out his drink, pissing himself. Fucking no-nose's attempt at trying to flirt.
It's awkward. Oh, it's awkward.
agreed to get fucked in the ass, basically.
It's like Mikhail at the VGAs in 2014. It's terrible.
Well, kids don't get much practice. Can I buy you a drink?
You could not afford me.
I'm not asking to afford you. I'm asking if I can be nice and buy you a drink.
And I will drink enough to make you bankrupt. But yes, you may buy me a drink.
What would you like?
I want a pint of whatever is strongest.
I go to Jurek. You know, you said you could get me some access to the good stuff. Can you do a gift a favour and get me one
He goes,
flagon of the strong stuff?
a whole flagon. Strong stuff.
Whatever that's what she's asked for.
She, who's she, he says.
The lady at the bar.
He wants to go, I'm telling you, lad, I've mined gold in things smaller than that. However, good on you. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. A man can love a mountain.
Mine gold.
He grabs you a bottle.
Holy shit.
A very elegant, a very elegant glass bottle with a clear liquid in it. Labelled on the bottle, underneath a crudely drawn picture of a bird, the not black goose. And he hands you this bottle and he says, treat it to this. I guarantee that'll be strong enough.
Roger. I shake his hand and go back to the lady.
I see you have returned with drink.
There you go. This is to you.
She bites the top off the bottle, crunches it, spits it out, and downs half of it in one drink.
Nicely done.
Looks at the bottle, looks at you, goes, this is good drink, Twig. I like.
My name be Azra. Not Twig.
Ha! Twig think he has a name.
Well, what's your name?
My name? I'm Romilda.
Really?
Oh, the German or Russian? Yeah, okay, that's good.
Romilda?
Nothing like room builder.
No.
Would you
She's
like
not
some more,
German.
Romilda? Finish the bottle if you want.
She downs the rest of the bottle. She goes, little man, little Twig. This place is not good. I think you should come with me. I will take you to proper bar. We get good drink.
Go for it. Let's do
Okay.
it.
So you're gonna leave, are you?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody else in the party, roll me perception checks.
Roll perception check.
Are you going to be like rolling a new character soon? Because you've become a sex slave, so.
We'll find out. If you roll high enough perception, you might catch me.
I don't know what you can give me to help. 21.
Nice. All them 21s. It has. You rolled a 4.
Hit me over the head.
You rolled a 4. So anyone who rolled above a 15 spots the Gith leaving with this very enthusiastic lady.
Does No Nose look willing?
Yes, in a shell-shocked but I'm going along with it kind of way. He does look a little bit worried, but more of a this is more than I was bargaining for way, not in a help this is about to turn dark way.
Yeah, that's fine with me. As long as he's not being forced, Telku doesn't give a shit.
Now, aside to Telku, follow from a distance.
Sure. That's not gonna happen, but sure.
So are you going to follow him if he signs to you? Yeah, words.
How do you sign that subtly?
That's a good point. How do you sign that?
What do you do?
So you're sat next to him. You could show him what you're doing.
I'm not trained in military signals.
Sorry for this. I used Mind Slither on him.
Ooh.
Put a message on my head.
Was it not?
Do you not have message yet?
No.
You
I drop a bit of parchment on my way out.
well, I mean, you could just beckon with your hand.
Yes. Like when she's not looking.
Yeah, like.
Like beckon the party, just like, come help.
Guys, the gift looks like he's getting in over his head and he's going. Let's get you all to come over.
I look to the other guy. Should
Oh
we
yeah.
help?
Altman is face deep in a bowl of wine, bobbing for apples.
Okay, Gary, should
I'm
we help?
enjoying the
Because-
show.
What?
Garriod's laughing at you.
Comfortable that Georgina refers to Dylan.
Tell Cookie, you're gonna follow.
Fuck it, I go stand outside the bar door, so I see them from a distance. See what-
Okay. Azath, you sort of follow behind this woman. She puts her arm around your shoulder, squeezes you in tight as you leave. She goes, "This way, little man. Come, I show you a real bar." And,
okay, just as an
at
as
this
readying,
point-
you know, just in case anything goes sideways, you know, she tries to kill me. I'm
Yeah.
readying a level 2 scorching ray.
Okay.
At this point, I'm going to go over, noticing he's actually in genuine trouble, and I'm just going to say, look.
They're already outside, by the way, so you're gonna leave the bar.
Oh yeah. I didn't think they quite got out yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Azath, I need you to roll me perception, please.
You forgot what something. We're doing this
Yep.
tonight. I can't think of anything.
Well, your character will, don't worry.
Yeah, exactly.
Boys' night. Boys' night.
Oh, a 19.
A 19.
Hey.
Okay.
Pros before big, scary women.
Bros before big scary hoes.
So, Azath, as you are being led away, Garyon and Telcook come out the door, and Garyon says, "Azath, where you going, mate? It's boys' night. Come on, Direct's asked us to be here for him. He wants our help."
Oh shit, sorry love, gotta go.
She looks back at the two of you, and because of the way she stood, only Azath could see this. A metal crowbar sticking out from the back of her trousers. But then she turns to look at you. She goes, "You will never know what you have missed, little twig." And sort of half shoves you back towards your friends.
I
before
stand in front of
leaving.
him instead. Am I close enough to stand in front of him at this point?
But yeah, like she half shoves the gift back. You can like grab him and put him behind you, and then she just turns and leaves.
Oh, okay.
That's fine, yeah, back to the bar. Cheers guys.
What the fuck were you doing?
I have no idea, I got it over my head. A lady talked to me, I had to go with it. It doesn't happen much to me, you know, I've got no nose.
So, Durek and his dwarf friend are sat in one corner of the table, and Durek beckons you guys over.
Yep, I go and sit down. Yeah, Direct,
Guys,
I need a drink.
I've got to tell you lot. I've got to tell you guys about what we did with me and this lad. Me and this lad here. We did hang on. Yeah, staying down. I met this lad. We'd both been hired to root out some of the white beards. Horrible little things. And the white beards are, one second, I can't remember the name for them. Durgar. They are underground dwarves that sort of split from the normal.
Skin, basically.
Yeah. And it says we were.
We're about to get raided if you want to say thank you to everyone.
Okay.
It's not happened yet. Just keep your eye out.
Keep an eye on it. And he says, yeah, you guys, you need to hear about our adventure. Oh, hello, hang on, we've got a notification. Woo! We're being raided! No, I said we're not Saxons. Go away, you Vikings.
We're the Vikings now.
We're nice, peaceful Frenchmen.
I don't know, I wouldn't like to get across. Seriously though, Little Lion Girls, thank you for raiding. Hello everybody.
Evening.
You've just missed... Heh,
Get
it's going to
started
sound
first.
interesting. You've missed the killing of the big bad guy of the first dungeon, setting up for a party, near date rape,
Of donuts.
And now we're sat. Not actually. It was never going to get that dark.
Let's just say it wasn't going to be done by one of our party members.
Yes.
however.
No. It wasn't one of. It wasn't one of us.
Oh,
And
it's an NPC.
it was never going to get that dark.
I don't know whether that's any better, but
I'm not the sort of joke with that sort of thing. And then, and now we're about to have a story from one of the dwarfs. The sort of main.
Whilst he's talking, can I just lift up Altman's head out of the bottle of wine? Is he out cold?
Altman's fine. He's listening to the story now.
Oh.
This story proves to be nearly as interesting as the wine. It says, Direct says, me and Grum here, we were sent to deal with the Durgar problem. The guild sent us in to deal with the Durgar of the Forge of Fury. I have got to tell you this story. Sorry, also, you guys that have just joined us, we've had Thunderstruck in our head for about 2 hours now because of a joke.
several weeks.
Yeah, no.
Still
So, the guild had been contacted. Yeah, the guild had been contacted by a man called Baron Althon, noble out by the Stone Tooth Mountain. He'd asked us to find a cache of weapons made by the Durgar. Apparently one of them was famous and good at crafting sneaky little weapons. His name was Durgedin. Whoever's writing down notes would need to write this name down, and I will spell it. Durgedin.
Okay.
Durgedin. He gave the guild a broken sword bearing the smith's mark that was found near the rocky hill called the Stone Tooth. He's provided directions. He promises a reward of 45 gold pieces per person to the party that returns Durgedin's blades for each blade returned.
Dang.
Alright, we're on it.
If you can bring back information, even without any blades or any of the artifacts within,
Is it a story or a quest?
this is setting up a quest.
Oh.
If you could bring back information, merely the location and layout of the tomb, he will give you 100 gold if you can provide detailed maps, even without the bonus for any weapons or existing artifacts. And as Durek tells you of the journey him and Gurn took to the mining town of Blazingdell, you feel a familiar warmth wafting over you,
I just say, here we go again.
and a sleepiness, and your heads hit the table. And as your eyes close, you awaken. So,
I know that song stuck in my head for days.
absolutely stuck. Just give me a second. Where are we? So, you have travelled to the Stone Tooth, which is a mountain near a lake. The party awakens. You all, sort of all your heads snap up at the same time, and you're in the back of a wagon. And Gurn says, you're awake, I see. In an homage to Skyrim, if anyone's played the game.
Yep. What, you stole a horse? On a Ford, seems to be of your home. Where are you from? Riverwood. Stop.
So, are you asking Gurn where he's from? Is that what you're saying?
So, mister, where are you from?
me and Durek here grew up. I'm doing a different accent because I can't do the Norse accent. Me and Durgeddin grew up here in the same mine, but my family left. We went to live just outside Baldur's Gate, in the mine down there.
I like the reference.
But Baldur's Gate is a place then.
Oh, it's also a game as well.
Yeah, I know, but Baldur's Gate is a place.
Yeah, the Baldur's Gate in those games is the D&D Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. They're D&D games.
Okay. I've only played the Neverwinter game.
So,
Neverwinter's a place to D&D.
I know that one because it pops up the same D&D.
as you're chatting, the cart pulls in at this mining town, Blazingdell, which is just off the bottom of the map, sort of down this way, if anyone could see it, right at the very bottom. It's 3 days trek away from the mountain.
Yeah. Anyone in this car? Are they bound by the mouth?
No, no one is tied up.
Oh.
It's not exactly like Skyrim, Jesus.
Alright, I just had to check.
No one can do the shout, Jesus.
The mining town itself is a little bit small, but at the same time big enough to have a good caravan park. I don't mean small white plastic buildings that on wheels that you live in. I mean where trading caravans tie up, offload, get new stock. It's clearly a prosperous town, even if it is mostly built for function. So most of the town is built around housing the miners, mining the stuff, and sending it on its way. But it does still have a small general shop, a large tavern, and a town hall. The Durek and Gurn get down from the cart and say, "Come on, lads, guild isn't paying you for nothing."
We're
Roger.
coming, we're coming.
As I get off, I just crack all my bones. Smuggling your pelvis, bones.
Yeah, you feel stiff. What about the other guys? Are you going to have a look around, or are you just going to sit in the cart? Or?
Yeah, I'll walk around.
So, like I said, the town's relatively small. There's only about 1,500, 2,000 people that live in it, but they live in shifts because there is always one shift in the mine. If you go to the town hall, you'll be able to meet the mayor.
Let's do it.
Do we need to?
Well, the Gurn says that the guild usually touch base with local officials just to make sure anything they're doing in the area goes smoothly. And so he says it would be best. He's been told the town's mayor is a man named Miles Berwick. A human.
I also asked Gerd, is there anywhere in town that people that have been to this mine before that we could get a bit of a know what to expect type of thing?
Oh yeah, there'll be.
If anybody's got any basic maps.
Yeah, there'll be people around here. I'm guessing the store will have a map of the area, or maybe tavern be able to draw you one.
Okay, just so it gives me a map to start on. I can make detail.
Okay.
I've got an ink, quill, and parchment paper.
Okay, you make a note. As you get to the town hall, it's a typical village town hall. It's got that sort of church-like appearance from the outside, but there is no actual religious iconography anywhere. I don't know why I'm picking all these words to say when my tongue is tied today.
Tell me about it.
Is this how you live?
Yeah, this is how I live. Or at least on Sundays.
You're shown in. You're asked to wait in an anteroom. There's the main town hall gathering chamber. Then there's a small anteroom where you are told the mayor will come to meet you, because his office is on that side as well.
I'd like to go wait in the uncle.
In the what? The uncle room.
The anteroom, small anteroom.
There is an uncle room. It's on the other side. It's full of men comparing barbecues.
Yeah, that's where I would be.
Yeah.
Not good barbecues. It's only a short wait before the mayor comes out to meet you. He says, "Hey, isn't that so nice? Hello there."
What time is it then?
By now it's coming up to lunchtime.
Good afternoon.
I
Afternoon.
was going to say, I want to be at the barbecue.
That's how we do it every time.
Barbecue's a bit.
What time of day is it? Just for that.
Oh, what a...
Even a bad barbecue.
Do you know-
No barbecue at all.
When we sent to the dwarf guilds to come and help us with the problem, I didn't expect quite a diverse group of people to be coming in.
In this room, I'm sat in the darkest corner, you know,
It's
just
not
in
an
the
elephant.
shadows.
Aye.
Just so you
Alright
see my
then.
red eyes.
Hell if I know.
Right, here's the deal. Apparently, someone has found some weapons belonging to this famous smithing fella. Duggan or whatever his name is. And he's basically taken over my house because he wants people to get him these relics out of the bloody mountain. You'll have the full cooperation, you see, of the town and my sheriffs. But I need you to get this done quickly so I can get my town back to normal, please.
Well, we work pretty fast. Well, I'm a tall, so not really so fast, but you know.
When you say that,
speaking, we'll be done lickety split.
when you say that, he does look you up and down. He goes, "Fast, you say."
Yes, he is a giant turtle, I know.
I can still go pretty fast.
We've got a method of making him advance a few feet pretty quickly. That'll help.
Okay, I
Call
tell you
it
what.
the Trooper shell.
I tell you what. My the town cartographer lives in the planning building next door. I've already ordered him to make a map of the area for y'all. It'll show you the tooth. It'll show you the lake near the tooth. It'll show you the tunnel we found that leads down into it. But I'm going to be honest. Once you get below ground, we don't know anything about it. Anyone that goes down there either gets lost or dies. We don't know.
Thank you, your menace.
Like I said, I want this done quickly, and I want it done as best you can.
While we're going into this mountain, is there any no-nos? Yeah,
He points at us off. He goes, "Well, he's got no nose."
Yeah, funny.
Yeah, we've got many names for him. No-Nos is actually one of them, to be fair.
Yes, I go by the name of No-Nos. You can call me No-Nos if you like.
To be fair, like there is a path that goes up around the mountain. Don't fall off the path. That's probably all I've got for you.
Never would have thought that one.
I know it's not particularly helpful, but I mean, it's a path. Just walk on the path. Don't walk off the path. That's about all I've got for you.
Thank you, sir.
Now,
do you have any basic supplies we can take with us?
you want to get yourself over to Tolm's. Sorry, that's Keldagon Tolm. He runs the outfitting shop. A lot of the miners use him to repair their equipment, their gear, and anyone travelling through tends to stop in. He does good deals on packs of food, rope, climbing supplies, that sort of thing.
Thank you. Hey, Telcum. No, not Telcum, what is it? Oh, Darian, we can get you another grappling hook.
We used it, didn't we?
Yeah, but then get you
Yeah, we can get you another one.
Oh, cool beans.
Tell you what, hang on. I'll get my secretary to write you a note. I'll sign it.
I don't think we could get beans around here, though, Gary. I'm sorry.
I'll get my secretary to write you a note. I'll sign it. Torm will give you whatever he wants. It'll be on the town. We'll pay the costs. Any climbing supplies, pitons, rope, grappling hooks, anything like that. It'll be on us.
Yeah, because we don't have gold. I have over 500 gold at the moment. I shake gold when I move.
You sparkle. So pretty much, you're that giant crab from the
like imagine someone's pocket.
I'm
is
so
literally
shiny! Sparkle
You're
like
the
a
giant-
sunken pirate chest.
You're the giant crab from Moana singing. I'm so sparkling.
They're shiny.
Tamatoa hasn't always been this glam. I was a drab little crab once.
It's a very musical campaign, really.
I love it. If only any of us could sing.
No, No, I was trying to, back in that last encounter, I was trying to think of a song to go with Earth Tremor, you know. There was not really any songs about earthquakes.
Yeah, you've got a good point.
I'm going to have to do a bit of research for next time I use that spell.
Look it up. Where has my mouse gone? There's my mouse. I've got 2 screens on 2 different levels, and the mouse is a bit weird when it passes between the 2 of them.
No, the mouse has gone for the cheese.
I've just got Thunderstruck over and over in my head.
You're welcome.
So yeah, he says the mayor said you can go to the outfitting store. He will get you between the party 2 more lengths of rope, each with a grappling hook.
Wait there, let me note this down.
Let me know when you're ready.
2 lengths.
2 lengths of rope.
Lengths of rope. Yep.
Each with a grappling hook that can be tied to the end.
Grappling hook tied to end. Yep.
Climbing pitons, which is Pitons.
Climbing, no, not space. Climbing pitons.
How
many of them?
2 sets.
2 sets. Yep. I just thought it was Altman. Do you still have spider climb?
Of course it is.
Altman, do you still have to spell spider climb?
I don't think so. I think I changed it out.
It just popped into my head. He had spider climb when he climbed down the hole.
Yeah, but you can swap it out on a
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. I'd double check.
Yeah, no, I swapped it out for Misty Step.
No, he swapped it out, so this climbing gear might come in handy.
Okay.
But to be fair, on a long rest, you can swap it back in. So.
Nice.
I can get feather falls. I can look like a demonic angel landing. Anything else?
It's good for my challenge.
Oh yeah, the crampons, or whatever they call them, the spiky bits that attach to your boots.
Crampons, yep.
Enough sets of them for you guys to have 1 each.
Times.
I look at my feet.
No, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 6 sets.
No,
There's 2 NPCs.
no, 5 sets. Because I look at my feet that have no shoes on and see a problem. I don't wear shoes.
Neither do I.
Yeah, neither do I.
No, I don't. My guy doesn't wear shoes.
We could attach them to our feet.
You can put them on your feet. I will allow you to put them on your feet. If you
6
use,
sets.
when climbing, if you use everything, so if you're using crampons and you're using pitons and you're using the pitons, whatever you say, and you're using the ropes, this will make all your climbing checks be basically anything than a 1 with advantage.
I would get that, but surely we need some reinforced rope when 2 of us are over 300 pounds.
That's what the new sets of rope for. It's silken rope, slightly stronger per inch
Because you've got an elephant man and a tall man.
than the
That
hem
I'm
rope.
the lightest.
You're big bone.
I'm like over 450 pounds.
You're big bone. We'll slide you out of your shell and then you can be fine.
Whoa, don't suggest all that.
I thought I can open it.
Well, fuck. That's like me telling you to just get out of your skin.
What's the millennium?
Get out your skin. No. No, I won't.
Nope, it's not by once the millennium time. No, not yet. A few more weeks. I wonder if there's a spell that can make an enemy turn themselves inside out.
Oh, there probably would be.
Yeah, so he's got you guys a bunch of climbing stuff. The map's relatively detailed. In fact, the map you get is exactly what you see on the screen, except the path is marked starting at the southern edge. There's a path here
Okay.
that, according to the map, winds all the way around, basically following that line, but it spirals up towards the top.
Okay. This ain't gonna be fun.
Yeah.
If any of us fall, we're fucked.
He says, once you're done, once you're ready to go, I'll say goodbye now. Leave when you're ready. I'm afraid I've got a lot to get to at the moment. Lots going on, a lot being interrupted that I need to work around.
I go to shake the mayor's hand. Thank you for your help.
He
Pleasure.
gladly shakes your hand. He says, just please, get me town back to normal for me, please.
Roger.
Thank you very much.
Roger.
Anytime. Anytime.
I'm ready to go whenever
Right,
you guys
so-
are.
I watched
Get that supplies.
someone shook the hand of a gift. I'm quite impressed.
How many fingers do you have?
I don't know.
I just need to pack my trunk before we go.
Force.
Yeah, 4 spindly fingers. I just realised, Gary, can you play any tunes through your trunk?
That's a racist comment. We should say that back to.
God damn it!
Someone was going to make that
It's not a
reference.
trumpet, god damn it.
Someone was going to
Oh,
laugh.
kind of, but it sounds more like a kazoo.
Oh my god, no, I've just got well, a bit
I
of
just
Mambo
love-
number 5, like it was like, someone send in the trumpets.
I was expecting some more, like, you know,
No,
didgeridoo.
no, it's not even to the tune, it's just the elephant going.
That
Okay,
is
Gary,
the
let's,
trumpets of battle.
Gary, let's keep that for the enemies, yeah? Jesus Christ.
Scare them shitless.
Okay, so you have been directed to where the path is. You can go straight there. You can
Yep.
search the area around the bottom of the stone tooth for any other bits of proper, no, important, no, exciting places.
Let's do that.
I go the path a little bit to get a higher vantage point and then look around below.
Okay, so as you head up the path, literally not even 10 yards above the ground,
Yep.
the path turns off on a bare shoulder of rock and then turns into a deep cleft into the hillside, apparently entering down into the mountain.
That was easy.
That's just a sad cow.
Supposedly a kazoo.
That's a flipping elephant person that needs to be put down.
That was a
I was just
terrible-
thinking that.
Sounds like an upset.
They need
car.
help.
That is a terrible act.
And then down here, near this second prominent words.
Yeah.
Promenade.
No,
Prominent
He
feature.
sounds like me.
promontory of rock. I can't remember how the word is said.
Formation of rock.
This is actually, this bit down here, is actually a hole in the ground with smoke rising from it.
We can go that way.
The rock on the sides has jutted up, so as it seems to be some sort of natural rock chimney.
Okay, guys, do you want to go down the chimney?
Just ignore my grade.
They won't be expecting that.
But why would they have a chimney? Yeah, we know these guys make weapons.
I can cast an ice spell.
It will probably be an extremely, because it's a magical weapon, so it's going to need to be hot, forge. That's going to melt the skin right off your fucking feet. You're going to lose a nose that you don't have.
Lucky for me that I don't have a nose.
Let's not go down the chimney. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
You don't go down the chimney of a place where you know there's a fucking burning hot forge. Just that's like seeing a coal power plant and jumping up down the top. You just don't do it.
Adrenaline rush.
No, it's called death.
So yeah, you have
Go down the main path.
you have 3 options basically. You can hike up the mountain using the path. You can try and go in through this entrance carved into the side, or you can try climbing down the chimney that is spewing hot steam.
Do you guys want to go the top route, or to get it done quickly, do you want to go through the entrance we're at now? What do we think?
I would say, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm fine with whatever, to be honest with you.
I find trying to take the
What
tactical
do you
approach,
guys-
it won't take too long.
I'm going to take the slightly less deathy way.
Yeah, it sounds like.
I like the idea of that,
Not
to be honest with
the-
you,
The
but,
stone,
you know.
not the chimney, the
Not the
cleft.
No,
With the cleft, yes.
Yeah,
That's
Alan
fine.
doesn't want to go down the deep hole, he wants to go in the cleft.
I agree with them.
I go behind the
Are you
tall.
on that, Sid?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay.
Fucking Jurek just says fuck you all, jumps straight down the fucking chimney.
That's what my trunk sounds like.
I love it. I love it.
That's a fucking wall.
I'm going to ban you.
You just need like a foghorn off an old battleship, you know. Oh.
Now what we need is
1 second. 2.2.
No, you need thunderstrokes to play through a trumpet.
So, you're going to enter through the dwarven door. No, the mountain door. Yes.
Yep.
Good.
Good.
So,
just out of pure curiosity, because we're not going to do anymore. What would have happened if we went down the chimney?
Death.
I can't tell you because whatever's under there, you might run into it later on.
Would it have been a forge?
No, you can't tell you because it's against the rules.
Well, I'll ask after we finish this bit.
we go down this path, we go south. Yep, we figure out what it is. We kill some dwarves.
Well, we're not going to have to kill them.
I want to kill them.
We don't have to murder hobos, okay?
I want to try and top the last genocide we
You
did.
should.
See if we can beat the numbers.
You shut your goddamn mouth, says Alan.
Okay, Alan.
We
Okay,
can
no,
be
okay,
whatever we
Almond,
wanna
you
be.
top the numbers then.
You're literally meant to be neutral good, and you're saying you want to just call them the genocide.
Yeah.
Like, goblins are more degraded than Durgan.
Well, we'll see what we get out of them.
We're going to
I
be
really
honest,
should go
no one
chaotic
else committed
neutral.
genocide. It was just me, so I'm trying to take credit for what I did. It was a bad day, and I'm 95% sure it was.
I think it's a genocide on a bad day.
It wasn't meant to be a thunderclap. He just slipped, and
Killed
20
everyone.
goblins died. That's all.
I don't think I was close. It's fun.
I'm trying to find a Vuvuzela.
Thunder.
Yeah, na.
Thunder.
I think we've gone too far with this now.
I just can't stop. Thunderstruck's just in my head. It's a way of life now.
The thing is, I start playing in my head every time I play COD as well, so...
It should be our battle song, We're going to a big fight. Thunderstruck comes on. We all strut in like the boy band. Like the boy band entrance.
As I said, if it wasn't for the fact that Facebook would take us down because they're not,
Ah.
we would.
We could pull like a Charlie's Angels type pose, all ready to fight.
You absolutely could.
Especially in my hat, we could. Nice little pin suit.
Yay, right. I've managed to get my map working without needing help.
Show up.
Okay, so we're moving on to the next one. You might need to recenter yourselves and zoom in.
Oh.
Yeah. Why is that? Come here, mouse. Here we are. So,
Okay,
Hello? What was that? You clap?
that was me, yeah. The old dwarven path ascends inside the cleft, deeper into the hill, and it ends.
Oh, well, there you go, job done.
The hillside rises steeply on your right and drops away
Job done.
precipitously on your left as the path comes out to the open side of the mountain. Debris and rubbish lie scattered over the last 100 yards or so. Discarded water skins, bits of charred bone, and splintered casks. Up ahead, the path opens into a wide ledge and then doubles back. I will reveal that on the map so you can see.
Wish I'd gone with Charlie's.
Thunder. Oh, god damn it. Okie doke. So you can see this of the map. It heads up towards you in front of you and then seems to double back in the wide open space.
I follow behind the tall. Always behind the tall.
Okay.
I can lead first if you want. No, he's squishy as fuck.
I'm assuming you're all going to go and investigate this ledge.
Yes.
Mainly because there's nowhere else to go.
Pretty much, you know, limited choice of options.
There's any.
Oh, that was weird.
I'll let you start the
Moving
mouse.
to it and off the map. Oh.
As you approach, you realise the space is being guarded
Ooh.
by two creatures that look kind of like Altman, but with none of the education or class. So exactly like Altman.
Fire!
Well, no, we don't have to be murder hobos.
These are definitely orcs.
Oh,
I can
they're
try
all-
and talk to them.
No, mine's Slither.
Are they orcs or are they Juragar?
They are orcs.
Oh, fucking kill away.
I cast mine Slither straight away.
Whatever, we're going to throw this.
Or I could talk to them.
That might be a good idea.
And they
I
are
hear that.
definitely aware you are there.
I hear that and I put
So
my hands
I'm
up
going to
for
shout,
it.
I'll go, hey guys, good job. I'm from head office. Good job on the guarding skills. I'm really impressed with you guys. Are you going to have to put you down for a promotion?
So you're gonna talk to them, yeah? Roll me either deception or persuasion.
What is my deception? Persuasion.
Either perception or persuasion or
It did not work.
deception.
We're in trouble, boys. You might get to kill them after all.
One says, "You're from head office, you say?
Yes.
So you're the reason that we get this shift 5 days a week, yeah? When you're only supposed to have 3 rotations guarding."
Well, I don't make those decisions, but yes.
Yeah, but it's head office that do.
Yeah.
Come on, Mark. Let's game.
Mine's
Yeah,
Slither, I
throw
won't
out.
travel.
Okay, initiatives.
Still seems like a bad idea to attack someone from a head office.
I mean,
18 for Azra.
But if you die, they throw you off the cliff and they'll be like, "Oh dear, you
I
fell."
tried to not kill them.
Sorry, what was that for Azrath?
18.
Nice.
10 for Telcook.
Altman's 18, Telcook's 18. It's been a couple of days. You're all ready for this now,
No,
aren't you?
Telcook 10.
Or
Telcook
10. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a good.
No. I'm sorry.
No,
Should
I
have just
heard
stuck
you.
with what he
I'm
said.
sorry.
18, yeah, that's what I got.
Garion, what was
Right,
yours?
yeah,
16.
That was too.
I am. He don't
It
do
was,
that.
it was same as normal, but it was just too risky for tonight.
Then Durek. Durek and Garm. Oh, okay.
Are you going to have to add a character in for this dwarf, or the dwarf guy we're with?
Is there?
Oh, he isn't the dwarf.
Oh, he's there.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I
He
forget
is
the
there.
4 of us and then 2 NPCs.
Okay, so Azarth, you're first.
Mine's Slither, the one closest to me.
Okay, I'll roll my save. I don't think they have very good intelligence. Let me double check this. Why am I thinking of Thunderbirds?
Because they're on the table down there.
Thunderbirds.
Are they?
Oh, go.
Yeah, right in front of you. Subconsciously, you
Oh,
probably.
I see. Yeah, I've seen them all day.
Back up.
Yeah, they don't have very good intelligence. They fail. They're rolled an 8.
Alright, so 1d6 damage. That is 6 psychic damage.
Nice. What are you making him see?
Ooh.
Or do you want me to tell you his happiest
Head off,
memory
head
and
off,
you
make him do 7
tell me how you ruin
No,
it?
no, I've got it. Head office, they're making him work 4 months without a single day off, 12 hours a day, no breaks. And
Go on.
his wife files for a divorce on the same day.
You literally see his knees go like wobble,
No.
and his shoulders slump.
Then also, subtract 1d4 from your next saving roll.
Next saving roll, okay. His knees wobble, his shoulders slump, and he goes, Walk. Grugger's leaving me. Altman, it's your turn next, sir.
Hit the other guy. I can talk to this guy some more. I might have to change my alignment to kill it.
No, I'm going to attack the same guy.
I'll kill it. That's my alignment to it. I'm just changing it.
Okay. Yeah, it's because your wife's leaving you for me, and it's because she said you've got a small D, a little D.
4 damage.
Poor guy.
Says, yeah, your wife's leaving you for me. I earn more money and you've got a small dick.
Yeah, basically.
You see him literally, he glances down between his legs and he's like, what? My life? What's going on?
She said it was big.
She always called me her little foot long. God damn it.
God, what has it come to?
Oh, Gary on, you're next.
Cool. I think I don't have anything as funny as that. I'm afraid.
Gary just punches him in the face.
That's what you get.
Let's see if I do have anything vaguely funny. No, not really.
Hit the other guy. Let me torture him some more.
I kind of want to command him to bed.
Do it.
But he doesn't do any damage. No, he wastes a spell slot. Right now, I'll go.
I'm not going to change it. Can I say that it was actually the guy next to him?
That's sleeping with
His wife.
Yes.
Fuck your wife.
You absolutely can.
Yeah, it was actually that guy who was actually
What
checking
the
your wife
fuck?
because he's got a massive dick.
I am going to cast command
Okay.
on the same guy,
Okay.
and I am going to say, I'm going to point at his mate and go, fight.
Okay. Wisdom save, yes?
Now, let me just check, because I
I think so, yeah.
don't think you can actually use it to fully attack, but the GM can determine how the target behaves. So
The GM.
that's what it says here.
The GM. That's me.
Yes, it's a wisdom
That's
save.
you.
Rolled. What's their wisdom? Not very good.
Specifically says GM here.
17.
So he saves his wisdom saving throw.
Which means that he looks at his friend and he goes, and then he looks back at you and he goes, even now I couldn't hurt him. I've always loved him. Why wouldn't you sleep with me, Walk?
It wasn't small, I just don't like women.
Don't want to go on.
Okay, it's their turn.
I only did that for compliment, you didn't know damage. I
Uh,
regret my decision.
Same as in command.
Walk is going to come straight up and hit you for spreading lies.
It's not lies, it's truth.
It's not lies.
He knows it's truth.
It's not
He's in
lies.
his mind first.
Does an 18 hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
Very much.
9 slashing
Sits in
damage.
my armor, I'm like, yes.
9 slashing damage as his axe bites.
Close again.
Okay.
And then I will go to the closest one and axe him in the fucking face.
Go for it. I will move you in a second.
That is an unnatural 20.
That hits.
And then that is 8 damage because I rolled the lowest amount.
Woof. Still hurts.
Any metal.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 in damage, so 1.7%.
Durek, he's going to move to here and attempt to shoot Thwark.
Were we doing something at the beginning?
Oh, I know.
He misses. Gurn's going to start chanting in a weird and ominous voice. Azarth, it's your turn again.
The same guy I attacked last. No, the guy closest.
Yes.
Fine for them.
Okay.
I'll tell the story once you roll.
Yes. Failed.
So now he sees the other troll, other orc, screwing.
They are different races.
Yeah, screwing his wife. So they're both seeing the same thing, but from each other.
He didn't see his wife getting screwed. He saw his wife leaving him in 4 months of 12-hour shifts.
Yeah, but this guy sees him getting. The guy in front sees his wife getting screwed by everybody in the orc colony. Orc tribe. She's just being used.
Roll your damage.
5.
Yeah.
5 bits of psychic
Okay.
damage, and he also takes 1d4 for his next saving roll.
Okay. He says, if she'd asked permission, I wouldn't have minded. But she does it behind my back. Altman, your turn.
Okay then. It's an open relationship of sorts.
More like 24/7.
What kind of weapons do they have?
They both have swords,
It's
like
they've moved since I last
long
looked at
swords
the
and
thing,
shields.
So, doesn't matter. So this one in front of us, is this the one with the little D?
no.
That's the other
The one in front of you is the one that just had the image of his wife sleeping with all the orcs. The one further back is the one that you called small dick.
Okay, so I am going to. I'm just going to Eldritch Blast the guy in the chest that's in front of me.
Okay, roll to hit.
No.
No. It's like wafting wind at a wall.
What's up with this dice today? It's just not wanting to fight, is it?
It's just, I mean, no, it's just not rolling anything for you, is it?
No. We're going to have to try something else later.
Carry on, your turn, sir.
Can I squeeze through and get there?
You can.
And then I'll hit him with my hammer.
Go for it.
Hit him with your rhythm stick.
Hit me! Hit me! Hit me!
That is a nat 20.
Oh, roll your damage.
Oh.
It's going to be shit now.
Is it what?
Fuck.
Well, 2 because of +1.
So 4 damage. He hit him really fucking hard.
Got a really damn good shot.
So, yeah.
Just
Your blow doesn't have much power in it. You've had to just come past the rock. You're trying to avoid the orc.
Really accurate
half
shot,
orc.
he just gets dust.
But you do manage. You do come up with the idea of holding your hammer above the guy's head, and then just letting go and letting the weight of the hammer do its thing. And strangely enough, it lands right on the soft bit of his head from when he was viciously attacked and only just recovered, which left him damaged on that top of his head. When your hammer just goes straight through, and he falls to the floor.
Oh, he's dead.
Renewed by the death of his friend, Thwark comes running to his killer in order to try and get vengeance. How many ones can you fucking... However, he is overcome by the depression of his situation and instead takes his own axe to his forehead.
For fuck's sake! Did you roll 2 nat 1s again?
Yep!
God damn.
Isn't D&D easy when your enemies kill themselves all the time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, great.
God damn. I start, I guess
Walking to the right.
No, I start looting through the fucking orc.
Well, yeah, that at first.
You find a total of 10 gold pieces.
I'll send it to the party fund.
Anything else? Like mysterious?
Just saying, the party fund's looking pretty good right now. I have 578 gold until the party fund.
Nice. Did you guys say you were going to start exploring the area to the right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. You find... staircase.
I'll be cycling. Down the stairs we go.
Is there anything
I just
further to the right, or is that just...
hang on, just give me 1 second. I'm
and-
gonna reveal the rest of it as well.
Ooh, big room in the door.
Because the dynamic lighting stuff doesn't work, just shows you guys a black screen. I'm having to do it all with my mouse, so.
Yeah, don't worry.
And I need to move the stream screen. Where's the stream screen gone? There it is. Yeah, it leads you to this lovely open-ended bit. That's mine. Did you guys say you were going down there, yeah? I need a marching order.
I'll go first, just so you
I'll
know.
go behind the total.
Okay.
I'll go the back.
Okay.
Yeah. Middle, I guess.
Direct will
Check
go
the
there.
species.
Turn like that. Okay. As you get to here, Gary on, does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
No, what am I doing? Set number, isn't it? You take 6 points of piercing damage, and I will reveal why.
Can I get stabbed by arrows?
Yeah, arrows start flying from slits cut into the wall.
6 that was, wasn't it?
Yeah, 6 points of piercing damage.
Some bitch.
There are 2 orcs stood at the arrow slits, and if any of you bother to look closely, there is another one slightly further up here.
Can I just put in... How tall is the arrow slit? How high up?
Like, if you've ever been to a medieval castle, we are talking like about 3 feet tall-ish. Narrow, like barely wide enough to get an arm through.
Okay. Can I just do a little run up and go in shell mode so I can just slide through?
Absolutely no way you could get yourself through there.
No, I mean slide past.
Oh, it's down the room.
Yeah.
You can try.
I just want to do a run up, slide, shell, and then get out the shell once I pass the arrow a bit.
Okay, I need you to roll me either athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. Go athletics, because I get +7. That is a natural 20, so that's 27.
Okay. 1 second.
Grace of a gymnast.
So you come sliding down, you ricochet off this wall, and end up in front of a door here, which I will reveal for you. Doors which are currently open but being hurriedly shut. I will reveal a bit more of this room as well. Because you rolled so much, you rolled really well. You notice there's 2 more arrow slits on this bit as well.
Okay.
You see quite a lot of stuff basically. Right. Boom, boom. Direct and Grun are also going to make the run. Direct's going to trigger a shot from one last orc. Yeah. As he goes past, does Direct get hit? Direct does not get hit. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grun as well. Azrath, it's your turn.
I do the same as Grun.
So, you're just going to make a run for it, yeah?
Yep. What do I have to roll?
You don't for this one. The orcs can only fire 1 arrow a turn, and we're in initiative order, so.
Guys, just run past them.
Old man. Everyone else has run past the orc archers. Would you like to follow suit?
No.
What would you like to do, sir?
Sorry.
Can you misty step in there? Oh. No, that'd be a stupid idea, don't it?
No, what he can do is put his hands up to the slit and Eldritch Blast something.
Oh, that's a good point.
Wondered where you were going there. Putting the hand up to the slit.
Up close and dark.
Stick of focus.
Huh?
That's like a stick of focus.
Oh, I've got like.
I am actually going to do.
Ah, okay,
I'll just make sure I've read it properly.
Altman?
Sorry, one second.
Are you going to do it?
I'm just checking the.
So Altman's going to put his hands up to the slit and attempt to Eldritch Blast them. That hits. Roll your damage, Alan. Woof. Okay.
Stick my hand there and go. Hadouken!
Does it move them back?
Sorry, what?
Does Eldritch Blast move them back as well?
No, not at the moment. It's an add-on that I can put on at level 4
Okay.
if I want to, but no, it doesn't.
So, you put your hand up at the slit and you literally catch a glimpse of an orc with an arrow going, huh? And there's like, thump, and there's like literally like he's punched in the face by something huge.
Just wait till you level you've got a range of, I think it's 300 feet.
Yeah,
And he does.
Yeah, I could have that now.
It does stagger a little bit, and when he comes back, you can see his nose is clearly broken and one of his teeth is missing. Garyon, your turn.
Cool.
Likewise, you can see them, so you can do things like Guiding Bolt and Sacred Flame.
Yeah, I was thinking of Sacred Flame in.
Okay. Sacred Flame in him.
Yeah.
Do.
Sacred fire.
Oh, magic weapon. Oh, so spiritual weapon.
You could summon your spiritual weapon in the bit of corridor they're in.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a bit too much for a couple of these. You know what? Screw it. Why not?
1, 2, go.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Summon it behind him, and I'll hit the one that in the middle first for some reason.
Okay, let me find you a token for your weapon.
Yeah.
She's got it.
Oh, I can. It's within 5 feet. Oh, within 5 feet of it. So I can attack 2 of them actually. As a bonus action, you can then move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack.
Have you killed the guy?
1 second, I'm trying to find a.
Actually, if I do kill one, I can attack them both.
Alright, I was going to say.
That's quite cool. Let's make it a mace. No, another hammer. Let's make it Mjolnir.
It's gonna be whatever I can find.
Oh,
No.
Seems fair.
Just need a token.
Oh, what is it? Have you guys played Saints Row 4?
No.
4, no.
That's a no.
Oh, they've got a really wacky weapon, should we say.
Oh, actually, I think I know which weapon you're on about. Is it Penetrator, they call it?
Yep, it's a giant alien tentacle on a stick.
Oh shit.
I've got a better idea, actually.
I don't even know that one. I rolled the one.
Boom, 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 paste.
No, we'll let it happen.
I've put a second copy of you.
Cool.
Simulate weapon.
Does a nat 20 mean?
A nat 20 does, yeah.
Does a nat 20.
Your original 6 doesn't, though.
No, I know. I was waiting until you. I rolled that before you said you were ready. You see.
Yeah. It's now their turn.
Go on.
You get to move as normal. If you want to.
As the bonus action.
Because your bonus action is the spell.
Oh, is it?
Spiritual weapon is a bonus action spell.
Oh, so that wasn't. I couldn't attack.
So you can still move as normal. And you can cast a cantrip as your action. You can't do 2 leveled spells in a turn. But you can do a spell and a cantrip.
Yeah, casting time on bonus action. Okay.
So So you can still do Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame then, yeah.
Okay, roll your Sacred Flame. Alright, now I've got to roll the dodge, haven't I?
Do roll that,
I've rolled a 19. Unfortunately, I think that dodges it.
it does.
Do you want to move on your turn?
Where am I again?
You're outside the corridor.
Let's just
top there.
move just up one so that I'm in less of a line of sight.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
How far away is Dudley?
Why?
Ender 5 Pro 200 equip.
Evil. So,
Brand new in box.
first of all, the one that you are in cover from, carry on.
Yeah.
It's going to shoot you, but you'll get a bonus because you are hard to hit.
Cool.
He's a fucking elephant. How's he hard to hit?
I moved out of
He's
sight.
literally, like, the arrow sits there and he's moved to there. So he's having to do this and the arrow
Fucking
sits.
elephant.
It's nearly 3 hours away.
Uh,
Okay.
I've rolled the equivalent of a 14, so no.
No.
The next one, however, is stood right in front of Altman and he's going to shoot him with a 14. Alan?
14?
Yeah.
Oh, that annoyingly just hit.
4. Yeah, 4 precision damage.
Caipirinhas.
4 damage.
4 points of damage to you, sir.
Have you got cachaça?
I haven't, but I can get. We will potentially have some later.
Don't they know the ground that wall?
The other orc disappears, as far as you can tell.
Slime, sugar, you know that seal.
Have you tried our sours?
Huh?
Sours. You like whiskey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or the sour shots.
Yeah. No, we
Is,
do,
you know
we do
the
sour
like
cocktails,
shooting
so
hole?
it's
Does
basically
it look
the
like
same
natural
thing.
stone
Basically
or
the same
worked
thing,
stone?
but
Like,
It's definitely been worked. The front looks like natural
whiskey, and
stone,
we do it, cinnamon.
but the slit has been carved by a tool. It's too narrow and
Yeah.
regular.
Just standard.
Yeah.
You can keep my last week wages. And
You just
well, the stone that this like made from is still natural stone. It's not been.
But yeah, it's at the end of
Yeah,
the
no,
month,
no, it is natural stone that has been worked to be an arrow slit.
let me know if there's anything I need to
Don't mind
throw
that.
away.
We'll just see if we can smash through it. But
Oh,
I won't get it thrown away.
It is now Telcook.
Still testing, so.
oh yeah.
fuck it.
In front
I'm
of
gonna
you,
go to
Telcook.
the slit.
Some people
I'm
need
gonna go
to
to
go
the
out and
slit.
make them again.
Well, in front of you, 2 orcs are attempting to close the doors.
Oh,
Some shit.
I as fast as I can whilst I rage again. Try and stop
at least
them
2
in the
to
door.
3 hours of
Okay. Boom, 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 boom. You get to there, which will be in the door.
Yeah, and then I'll chop the first one that I see.
5 pro.
Roll to hit.
Finally, we've got them.
That is a 17.
Issues with not issues,
That hits.
not getting the right
Okay.
level on the,
That is max damage, so that is 19 damage.
Oh God. Yeah, you just take his head off.
I will not look full of rubbish.
Sleeve.
Direct's gonna follow you and attempt to hit the orc next to you.
I wonder how he's gonna react because
He's hit something. Direct's longsword bites into the calf of this guy, taking the strength out of one of his legs.
kitchen.
Right, Azath, it's your turn again.
Good then.
It's free basically.
There's an orc right in front of us.
One orc right in front of you.
Orc right in front.
Is he not working?
I would like to cast Mind Slither.
Okay.
It is like a factory job, just back fudge. 8 hours a day, that's it.
It's intelligence, isn't it?
I know it is.
Yep.
I know.
Failed.
Okay, so
That already does in the 20
he just sees our entire party kicking his children repeatedly.
What is wrong with you?
Guys, is the front door
You're
open?
neutral good, and you just come up with the most blocked up shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, our entire party is just kicking his newborn little child
Roll damage.
repeatedly off the cliff.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you're next in. It's like
Roll damage.
Wednesday or Thursday? Friday. Okay, cool. See you
Full
Friday.
damage.
4.
Yep.
There is a very horrified look on his face, which turns to rage as he sees you all. Altman.
Touch, automatic leveling.
Altman, Your turn. You're still stood in front of this orc.
I will rinse and repeat. I feel that's the,
Go for it.
Old trusty Eldritch Blast.
I'll give you advantage because there's not very far he can go.
Is that any better? No.
No.
The problem, the
He
really
ducks
problem is,
this time.
using the laptop, I can't see the result, so I have to wait. It takes me a couple of seconds to flick over to the right tab. And I'm
He
like, oh,
ducks the roll
Why
this
can't you
time.
see the result? It pops up on the bottom right.
it doesn't on mine.
Carry on. Your turn,
Roll
sir.
my dice.
You won't have the digital dice turned on.
Carry on.
that'll be why.
Your turn.
Cool. So I will sacred flame. Well, move here.
Yep.
Sacred flame this one.
Okay. I have rolled a 9, which I don't think is enough.
It is not. So it is
D8 radiant damage.
4 radiant damage.
Okay, he takes 4 radiant damage.
And then he will get hit by a
The spectral hammer.
spectral hammer.
Okay, so you roll to hit, but you use your wisdom instead of your strength.
I'll just press this
Yeah, just
button.
your
If that button will do
spellcasting
it.
modifier is what you
I'm
use.
gonna be honest, I think it's something to do with the actual laptop being a bit shit.
20.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh yeah, that wasn't damage. Oh,
20
for God's
damage.
sake, 4.
And another 4 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you did 20 damage.
So yeah, there's the blast of sacred flame, and he's going and he's sort of wiping his face to keep it out of his eyes. And as it flickers down, he goes, "Oh, thank God!" And then as a spiritual hammer smacks him in the back of the head. Evil's turn. He's going to try and shoot you, Garyon. 12 misses. The other one's going to try and shoot Altman. Altman a 14, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got it there. Over there.
Yeah, no, I've only.
Alan, sorry, 14 on your arm. Yeah?
Yeah, 14 is my armor.
It's another
so
4
it's,
points of damage.
Yeah, what's that?
Tell Cook, your turn again.
it's putting my
I will
armor
actually one in the
completely
fucking face.
Go for it.
Oh no, I've just healed. So
That is 25.
arrow worked in reverse.
That's a definite hit.
And that is 15 damage.
This guy looks like he's been put through a blender by the time you finish with him.
Put my armor on. 14.
He's no longer an orc. He's now soup, extra chunky.
Hopefully.
What's the soup like? Chunky.
It'll be Direct next, who's going to hop inside and stop the doors and open them up properly, along with Grun. So I can reveal the room now.
Is he still here?
Well,
Right, I'm just going to test and see if this now works.
that's rolled a 15 on here. Did you see the dice?
No.
Well, it rolled quite well.
You should see your result in the bottom right hand side on D&D Beyond.
Okay. Azath, it's your turn again.
If I go to that little triangle point in front of me, can I see that one of those orcs?
You can actually. You will be able to see this one.
Because I've not obviously set it up on it before.
That'll do.
But it is on.
I will.
It's got the thing that like
I'll cast Infestation.
Turn off and turn on.
Ugh. Constitution save, yeah?
Yep.
13, sorry, an 11. I don't think that's going to be enough.
No, it fails, so I'm going to roll a d6 for poison damage and then a d4 to see which direction you move.
Will no-nos ever cast a non-fuck-up spell?
That's 1 damage. And I'm going to roll a d4 to see which way you move. And then 2. You move west.
Camera down there.
No, east, sorry, 5 feet east. And you take 1 damage.
Yeah, okay.
You just hug in the corner of the wall.
Blood.
Yeah, that 1 damage is a cloud of mosquitoes
Blah.
with a taste for orc blood.
There's no.
What?
No.
Did he just say something with a taste for orc blood when he's got an orc pie?
Mosquitoes with a
No,
taste for
they're
blood.
trained for evil orcs. You're
So
fine.
how yeah, all but not
That's what he
half orcs.
thinks.
Come on.
I was just
Oh, wait,
I'm not
wait,
good
are you,
orc.
Altman, are you full orc or half orc?
I am half orc of the fine mark
No,
of finding.
I trained them for full.
Full 100% pure orc.
You mean you say? I mean you say you've trained them, but they're insects. There's only so much training you can do. Altman, roll me a. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Roll me
Oh, imagine. No, that magic.
In fact, Altman, it's your turn.
He's far enough away from anything like that.
What
no,
do you
no,
do?
you've already rolled it on there, Altman. 15.
Oh, yeah.
Roll damage.
Sorry. I got this. What just happened?
You rolled it.
Rolled 8 damage.
Oh, right.
The one who's currently swatting a cloud of mosquitoes, the cloud briefly parts. He sees you with your hands held. You just go Hadouken, and he slams into the wall behind him and falls to the floor.
Can I, at the same time, kill all the bugs?
A lot of the bugs do get smashed by it. Yes.
Just in
Oh,
Carry on. Your turn.
My pretty.
Cool. So same again.
I'll roll for dodge.
Yeah.
I failed the dodge.
That is 6 damage.
That's damage.
And then
Roll to hit with your weapon.
spiritual weapon.
This guy's looking genuinely hurt. He's got that last health point look in his eye.
Bollocks.
That's not going to help.
That's a nat 1.
Sorry.
Is that that one?
That's a nat 1.
Oh. You're up.
Don't you have an ability?
I do!
Before I
always
tell
forget
you if
about
it
that.
misses.
Yes, let's do that. So let's add 10 to that roll and roll
16 will hit.
So
Because
does that counteract the nat 1 one as well?
Yeah, well, because you're still adding the numbers.
Cool.
That hits.
Appreciate the
You're doing a
reminder.
minimum of 1 damage. He's on 1 health. I'm just going to kill him no matter what you roll.
Well, I did 5.
Yeah, again, he's just ready to get the flames out when your hammer drops and hits him in the head.
Constantly forget about that.
And this time he stays down. So, folks, that's actually quite a nice place to stop it.
Yeah, I'd say we don't
Can I
group up
quickly
at
take a couple of health
the
potions?
door.
Yeah, we can do health potions and things.
I'm alright, I've not been injured.
Hold on a minute, we can take a short rest if need be.
Take a long rest if need be.
I would say a long rest because we're in the middle of a fucking orc nest.
Fair point. And you've been making a lot of noise.
Yes. But we can take a short rest if the people need it, and the people who don't need it can keep watch, as it were.
Okie doke. So, you guys are going to sit down and take a short rest. That we are perfectly on time to end for the night.
Yeah, I won't take a short rest, I don't need it, but I'll be keeping an eye on the main entrance.
That's a sensible idea.
Down my axe.
I'll guard the stairway that we just came down. Is that a bit fixed?
Sensible idea for you all guys. It's been good. It was nice to get one finished. We had a bit of fun in between.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've realised I'm never going to flirt again.
Yes.
yeah. Well, let's say flirting doesn't always end badly. Depends what you roll and what they roll. There is an alternate future version of this game where you are married to this Russian barbarian fighter. But yeah, in this reality, she was trying to rob you.
Yeah,
She's
thank God they
gonna
saved me.
take you for everything you had.
44 plus 40.
To be fair, all he had on him was 4 copper. So,
Oh man, she'd have been cross. Woof.
yeah, I had all the gold. He just spent all of his gold on a spell.
Yeah. But yeah,
I
it's
would
been.
have scorched Raider in the Fajayjay.
Yeah, but she's a fucking barbarian. She would have just chopped your head off. You squishy.
Yeah, it's been a very good session today, guys.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
I'm only
Well, there you go.
mostly worried about your mental health, which means better than most of my parties. So
I tried not to kill people.
Yeah, you say this.
This week.
I'm trying to convince the fucking murderer that he's Voldemort to not. But
I'm
fucking
supposed to be like
trigger happy
lawful
Voldemort
neutral.
just
I'm supposed to
fucking
be
wants to
lawful
shoot.
neutral, and I'm going for all the really dark options.
And this is the best bit, the bickering.
So which one is for? Is it Tolkien?
No,
Yes.
Telcook's the
Turtle is
Turtle.
Telgook's a turtle.
Azar's the Voldemort,
no.
the gift. But yeah, no, I think we've done very well. We've gotten through a good chunk, and we've even started on the next one this
I
time.
was going to call him Sheldamore. I think was the other one.
Sheldon.
If it was the Tolkien.
Sheldamore.
Let's call
It
him
was the
Nose.
tall, I was yeah, he'd be Sheldamore.
For God's sake.
Oh, you should have been a noseless Kenko. We could have called you Never Mordenaut.
Oh dear.
Right, yes, guys, it's been very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll get going.
Yeah, it's been lovely to
again,
see you
guys.
again. We'll see you next Monday.
See you guys next week.
Have a good one. To any of our viewers that are still listening, thank you very much for paying attention this week, staying with us.
Yeah, cheers guys.
I will leave you to Alan's salesmanship.
Okay, yeah, I'll do my bit. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching us. As always, we do our best to make it as entertaining as we can and fun for everyone taking part. If you would like to join one of our campaigns, please message us on our Facebook page. We have a couple of spaces on a couple of campaigns, and if we fill them up, we'll always start another one because we love playing D&D. We're also looking to start a Edge of Empires, Call of Cthulhu, Cyberpunk, and lots of different bits and pieces. Everything that we've got, we'd be up to doing it. So if you're interested in anything, give us a message and let us know. Tomorrow night we will be playing video games around about the same time. No, about 8:30, isn't it, on a Tuesday?
Supposed to be 8, but yeah, you
Eight,
start
8:30. We'll be playing video games with myself, Sid, Julia, and possibly Cal. So tune in for that, and then no, there isn't anything on Wednesday night, is there? So Thursday night we will be back doing Rick and Morty D&D, which is just an in-house staff one, which is a bit fun. It's just me trying my hand at being a D&D DM for the first time. Friday night we have little Dylan doing the Minecraft, and then Sunday we have the pub quiz where we have had a double week rollover. So the prize is £75 for first place, £15 for second place.
I'm playing this week.
Which that can be spent either on food on our website, delivery, or you can use it to buy cool tabletop stuff like games, dice towers, also miniatures, all sorts of other bits and pieces on our website as well. And if you win, you can split it between the two, so you could have 25 quid voucher, 50 quid, 25 quid on food and 50 quid on thingy. Obviously if you're not local, you would probably want it on the tabletop stuff. So join us on Sunday for the quiz. Other than that, thank you very much, guys. If you are local to Harrogate, we are now open as a shop for the next month until we can open as an actual bar again. So feel free to pop in and have a little look at our stuff. Even if you don't buy anything, just come and have a little browse of what we do, just see some of the things that we have and say hey. It'd be good to see some human beings. So thank you very much for watching. As we said before, we appreciate all of the sort of support that we've gotten over the last year or so on these things, so thank you, and we hope to see you again soon. So stay safe, live long and prosper, and as always, don't be a dick. See you on the other side. Bye bye for now.